Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our NXT watch along for No Mercy 2024. I'm Martina, and this is my amazing co host.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm ready for No Mercy.
Let's get it. How's everybody doing today? If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back.
Yeet.
Hey, Wesley. Hey, Tati. Hey, Sarah. Oh, they're starting the show off right with Joe Hendry's song.
Oh, great.
We're going to make you a believer, Nate. We're going to do it. We're going to make you a believer.
The only thing I believe in is how delicious this tropical punch prime is.
You know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's cool. I mean, I believe in Prime as well. That's fine. We agree on most things. This is going to be a good show. The card for this show is actually quite good. Do we happen to have a picture of this card? If we don't, that's fine. We can just talk about it.
I
But
can
I
go
don't know
to
the order. If does anyone know the order? Joe and Ethan are first. Okay, thank you, Tati. I was going to ask, does anyone know who is first? That seems interesting to have the main title be first. Interesting.
probably following along suit last night at Bash in Berlin, so no one doesn't slander Cody because we can't slander Cody being the main champion going on first, and then not slander Ethan Page being the main champion going on first. That's my
Hey,
guess.
hey, Mike Drop. Welcome, welcome. Now
What's up,
that
Jason?
Ethan and Joe are both bigger draws than Cody, so that's
Oh,
funny that
oh
they
yeah.
would like no, don't do that to him. Like they're let him stay in his opening the show. They should have flipped this one. I think they're doing this year, like you said, to make him look better. I guess.
Yeah, that would be my guess. Sarah is here. I'm just now getting a chance to look over here, but yeet. Sorry about that score yesterday, Wesley. We are. That's all I gotta say. Penn State ended up winning 34-12. So
Yeet. All right, the show is kicking off there in Denver, Colorado. Who do we have on commentary?
look, I'm seeing Booker T and Vic Joseph just getting the crowd pumped up. So usually they are the two that are on commentary. As we know, Booker T is always fighting for his life on Tuesdays. With all the everything that goes on over there in Orlando and everything. But yeah, I believe I think this is
Oh yeah, there they are. I see them now. I think you're ahead of me.
looks
Hey
like
Jeff.
we are starting off with the tag titles. Nathan Frazier and Axiom. I believe they just came out on the Cody Vader and now are doing the cool effects that they have and they're making their way to the ring. So it's the tag titles up for grabs first. So look, even NXT doesn't have their main title open the show.
Right, right. You are way ahead of me because I haven't gotten there yet. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Tati says she's not sure she's tuning into us. All right, we'll give you the scoop. Mike Drop says, "What's up, Nick? I hope you both are doing well. Have a great show. Penn State laid down the butt whooping to the Mountaineers. This town was
Mhm.
so crazy. The was crazy. So the crowd and festivities were at least a positive.
I
That
can only
sounds like a
imagine
lot of
how
fun.
crazy Morgantown was. Biggest home opener for the Mountaineers down there since 1998. The just
Wow.
Pat McAfee show was there live all I think well Friday, and then that led into him being on game day and everything. So I'm sure it was a crazy time. Here comes Chase U, ready for their to defend their tag titles.
Yeah, we've got. Oh yeah, Ridge Holland and Andre Chase are the tag team champions from Chase U. Glad to see Ridge Holland finding his footing again. I felt like they kind of had him just a little bit of everything, doing a little bit of everything for a while.
And then the stuff with Sheamus and Pete, don't call him Butch, done. Um, yeah, just he definitely found his way whenever they were both kind of being used down in NXT, and now as a tag champ. That's cool how they have the red and black Chase U sweatshirts or t-shirts on the two that are champs, and then everyone else has just the yellow
Mm-hmm.
Jeffrey
Nice
there.
touch.
I've been out of Wi-Fi for weeks. I missed everything last week and this weekend. I'm using my phone hotspot on my laptop. That's dedication
Oh,
right there.
I'm so sorry, but yes, exactly. I do thank you for your commitment. Poor thing. I hope that gets fixed soon. I understand what that's like. That was me on Friday night. I understand.
We still got it done. Held the fort down,
That's right. That's
and
right.
had a great episode of the Final Bell as well.
That's right. I listened to it earlier and it was excellent with Monge, the wise Monge. I love Alicia Taylor has the Dragon Ball Z hair. I love it.
I noticed that too. I'm like, that is awesome looking hair. I was like, wow, that is. See, now that is someone that kind of hair needs attention every single week. Not like Carmelo Hayes getting a haircut every single week and adding a ring light after ring light after ring light. Like, come on now. I'm trying to find trying to see if anyone on Twitter um, has the order of the card.
Yeah, if anyone knows the order, feel free to let us know.
Starting this one out. Chase there goes for a quick cover. This ref looks like Pete Rosenberg.
He does. He absolutely does.
I don't know if Axiom. I wonder if they're. Whenever Axiom kind of went back and then jumped up, it kind of looked like they were doing his effect again, which is cool. It was a cool effects during the entrance and everything, and now Frazier is running from rope to rope, and they're not slowing that down.
Doing some very unique moves. Alicia's hair
Should
should
go
go into
into
the
the.
Hall of Fame. There are a lot of iconic hairstyles in wrestling.
Dom and his mullet being one of them. Mullet
I
mustache
knew,
combination.
I
Mullet mustache combination.
knew, I knew you were gonna say that.
I had to.
But
I had to.
your mullet is better than his. I stand. I'm standing on business on that one. Isn't Andre hot? He's got like two shirts on, pants, and everybody else is shirtless.
Yeah, you gotta think he would definitely would, and you gotta maybe like leggings on under the or tights, wrestling pants under those under his above wrestling. Like I would be toasted, literally
Have smoke coming
toasted.
out your ears. I like his red shoes though.
They are pretty fire. Were they Jordans? I think I saw the logo on the bottom,
I
but
think so.
they are.
They're like red patent leather.
He took a play out of took a page out of Roman's playbook there with the shoe game.
Hmm. The black and red combo.
It's been all Andre Chase so far. Nathan Frazier just tagged in.
Oh, Jess says he never wrestles without it. Oh, so he's committed. Okay. Maybe he's cold natured. Okay. Wesley says the updated match card is on Wikipedia. Okay, thank
Hmm.
you for letting us know that, Wes. Welcome everybody. I see we've got okay, we got people here a little bit everywhere from Twitter, from YouTube, from Twitch. Well, no matter how you found us, thank you for being here.
Absolutely, it is awesome to see so many people in here, and even more as we go along on this NXT. This is going to be. I haven't watched NXT in quite some time. Haven't done a watch along for him since I keep getting these two confused. The show at the Apex was the last one that I did.
So okay, UFC Apex, and I think well I've watched them all, but I haven't streamed. This is the first NXT paper or PLE that I have streamed, but I almost always watch them, but this is my first time adding my commentary. This is a really good card though. I see at the bottom of the screen they're showing us the matches to come.
I did. I was able to find it here.
Oh yeah, great card.
It is, and I saw uh Guy Gila. I can't even try to say her name. She's apparently on her way to the States. So does she appear for
Oh, Julie.
during? Yes, yes, yes,
I was saying that too. Then someone corrected me that it was Julia. I was like, okay, it's just spelled in a unique way. I said Gailia Gu.
yeah,
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 I said the same thing.
yes. That one,
Right.
Jeffrey. Yep, yep. Jackie's jumping in from Twitter
Oh, hey
there.
Jackie.
Look like the Jordan 12s to me.
Hey Jackie,
Hi,
thank you for stopping by.
hi, Coolio. Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna
a
say
hi
now it's your
Coolio
turn.
moment.
Hi Coolio and Ghoulie. Oh man.
I'm gonna look up. That was just the actual card, and then there was another. Roxanne Perez was tweeting, or not Roxanne Perez, but Jade. Cora Jade was tweeting about spots to eat in in Denver.
Hmm.
So she teasing a possible return.
Oh, thank you, Mike Drop. Thank you so much. You have a great voice for podcasting. First, I've heard you. We need to get you doing some football guest segments on my show, huh? I would love that. I would love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We'll circle back around to that one. We'll talk. I have my people to talk to your people. Isn't that right, Nick?
Yep. In fact, we pretty much already have something on the books. So
Well, look at
that is
there.
perfect.
My people are on it.
Hey, it's
That was
I,
fast.
I gotta have skills somewhere. How did y'all like Rosemary showing up Tuesday? I've always loved that for her. Yeah, it was. I follow along on Twitter, and I saw that was one of the big things that was cycling through on Tuesday. No problem. Your people I talk to them all the time. Yeah, this is true. This is true.
I will be right back because I'm
Okay.
hearing thunder and I'm going to plug up just so we don't have any problems. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
I'm so
No, it's all good. Yeah, Jason, we're excited to throw some ideas around and have some exciting stuff coming. Both to here, Tribal Rain Media, Sleeper Sports Media, over there at Mike Drop Sports. So if everyone else watching, go and give Jason at Mike Drop Sports a follow, a sub, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook as well. As we thank you for joining and listening along to NXT No Mercy. We definitely appreciate it. Hopefully the thunder and storming stays away from Martina there and down in her area, and we can get through No Mercy here with no issues. Yeah.
Jeff said
Oh,
take
oh,
precautions. Like,
yeah.
yes, please. I said prayers earlier. I have prayed over HP. HP is my computer. Like, just send good vibes her way. Like, she's been through a lot lately. Like, please, HP. Good computer. Nice computer.
Yeah.
It's going to go well. I believe in you. You can do this. It's going to be great. Isn't that right?
Yeet.
Yeet.
There were tornadoes in
Oh,
Virginia today, so stay safe. It's been some wild weather. Yeah, it's the weather here in
oh,
PA,
so
it took a change. It was rainy and gray and nasty the last couple of days of this week, and then all of a sudden today it's been beautiful.
there was a super loud bolt of thunder. It just scared me. That's what that jolt was. So yeah, I'm in North Carolina, so we're feeling the residuals of that. That was a very loud bolt of thunder. I need a thunder vest like they put on the puppies because that scared me.
Need your thunder buddy.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Funny enough, my Thunder Buddy just came downstairs.
Oh, is this Izzy?
Izzy, yep. She's made multiple appearances on the
Hey,
streams here.
Izzy. Hey, sweet pea. How you doing? She's so chill. Hey,
Talk to the
girl.
people, Iz. Talk to the
Say hey to
people.
the people. We love you, Izzy.
All right, go ahead. She followed me down because I had food. Had Hurricane Ernesto a few days ago, Category 1. Wow.
Mm. So yeah, we're feeling all the residuals. Hopefully, not only myself, but I hope everybody here is able to keep good, strong internet connection.
Yes. It. Yeah. I'm surprised that there was so much rain and crazy weather back and forth this weekend or this week, and now all of a sudden it's just like PA is good, and then now it's to hear that it's moving down south, like North Carolina, Virginia, West, because I know that West Virginia they had the delays during the game yesterday, so it's like it's so crazy how it just picks and chooses when to pop up.
It really does. I keep looking that way because there's windows that way, so I'm like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it is very loud.
So it looks like from Wikipedia, which I think Wesley had said that the updated card was on here, and I don't know if this is the order that we'll see it, but JCU, the tag titles first, and then Wesley and Zachary Wentz, and then the Kalani Jordan and Wendy Chu for the NXT Women's North American Championship, and then Obafemi versus Tony D'Angelo for the NXT North American Championship, then Roxanne Perez and Jada Parker, and then Ethan Page and Joe Hendry is the scheduled main event per Wikipedia. I'm not sure if usually I'm pretty good at seeing uh, the full card and order pop up on Twitter, but
I know. I had been looking too, but I haven't seen it either. But what you listed, that sounds pretty good.
adorable dog. Oh, she she's adorable. She's spoiled. She's a she's a crazy dog. I will say that. But thank you. Portable DVD to keep occupied.
I'm glad you had that at least, but I understand. Well, hey, you didn't. You at least you get to see some wrestling this weekend. So
This is true. It's like you said, Friday. You missed SmackDown. You missed the final bell, and you were chilling in the dark with your Bray Wyatt lantern.
I, I knew what you meant. Yep.
Not too
It's
much
one of those.
time.
Or I was gonna say you probably need some more. It's one of those things where I was using my lanterns and flashlights and things like that when I was doing like night trade shows. But it's when you're not actively outside at night, you're like, do I really need a lantern? But then it's in times like this, like, could never go wrong with having a lantern.
This is a
Oh.
solid opening match for the tag titles here. Chase is getting back up, going for the tag.
Rich
Axiom is
Holland
in
is looking.
there. He is looking good.
He's looking super strong in this match. Like he's pretty much carrying Chase you. So many near falls. 2.999999.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed it. Jackie says she missed it yesterday too. Well,
I
hopefully you'll get to go watch it on Peacock at least.
Yeah, Josh was texting me and asking me if I knew when it would be re-uploaded or uploaded to Peacock. But I didn't know. I was like, I don't know. It should because he had texted me later that night. I'm like, oh, it should be up by now, but I haven't checked to see
Hmm.
if it was up. But so
Yeah,
hopefully it's
I
up and
thought it
people
was.
can go back and watch it.
Yeah,
What's up,
absolutely. I thought
Mitch?
it was on. Oh, hey, Mitch. You believe in Joe
Thank
Hendry?
you.
I agree. Y'all, we have to like lovingly bully Nick into being a believer because for some reason he's not. I can't. I don't know why. But that's okay. It's okay. We're patient here. We're gonna meet you where you're at, but Joe Hendry. I mean, with Joe's. I haven't met a bad Joe yet. You got Samoa Joe. You got Joe Anoa'i. You got Joe Hendry. Like, what's not to love? He's in a good company of A1 Joes. What don't you like, Nick?
I'll give it to you. It probably just I started seeing it more and more on Twitter and then TikTok and then more so seeing all that than just seeing his. I was gonna say Axiom and Nathan Frazier, they just won the tag title the tag titles. Um,
Oh,
the opener
oh
was
man.
really good. Was
That
really
it
really
was very
good.
fast paced. Very. Oh man. Okay, Nathan. Yeah, like you said, Nathan Frazier and Axiom are champs again. They're this is their
Yep.
isn't this their second run as tag team champions? Second or third?
Yeah, I
Joe
think they
Kofi.
would probably end up
Jeff,
saying
I'm
that.
sorry, I don't know Joe Kofi. Do we know him? Do you know who that is, Nick?
I do
Give
not.
us a little bit more context. Yes, Jeff, they lost the belts. Yeah, they that was kind of a shocker. I thought they were going to retain, but Nathan Frazier and Axiom have regained the titles.
Oh, he was the leader of Gallus. He was with
Oh, that's right.
NXT.
That's right. Forgot about
Kofi.
that. Oh, hey, Munch. Hey, hey. Yes, thank you for joining us. For those that don't know, Manj was the special guest for the final
Oh,
belt on
oh,
Friday.
oh! Rich Holland just turned on Chase U. Rich Holland just turned on Chase U.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet. Oh boy.
Uh,
Uh oh. Oh no.
he turned first the other two, and then he clotheslined Chase. So far, it's just him. I don't know if Thea Hale's going to go alongside him in these antics, but hey, I mean, well, look, they can do the heel turn on down in NXT, but let's get a little bit of that up to SmackDown with Cody.
Right. Right. And Kevin and Randy and or we'll take what we can get. Any of those. Oh, there. Yep. There it is. Oh man, and he's not playing either. He threw. Who was that? He just threw into the steel steps. Or you probably saw this a while ago, but someone caught the steps to the back. Uh-oh, Andre's about to
Oh,
get mollywopped. He said, "Look, I lost the title, so it's gonna be a problem for you now." Uh-oh.
I was
I
not
know,
expecting that
Jackie.
either.
Jeff, you did say you didn't trust him. You did say that. Man, y'all are more perceptive than me. I didn't see that one coming this time.
Bianca and Jade won yesterday. Frazier and Axiom won today. Yeah, new tag champs for. That is funny. Thea Hale was just there crying.
Okay, that was Jeff said that was Miles Bourne that got the steps to the back. Oh man, Andre's about to go through this table. Uh-oh. Oh no. And you know what? Manj is correct. He's not joking. He did call it because I'm looking at your pics that you sent me. You did call it. Manj is his picks are on point. Like you almost always get it right. I should have listened to you. This one I just didn't know. Oh man.
Oh,
Thea,
Izzy
you
wants,
probably want to get up out of there, sis.
but yeah, she was standing there and he they kind of they're pushing on to the
Yeah, Manj.
the
Ridge
October
turned heel and he basically laid out all of his now former teammates. Everybody, Miles, who is that? Miles Bourne, Andre, everybody is laid out. Thea is the only one he didn't mess with.
not
They got the
Timu
stretcher
Lesnar.
out there. That's it. They got the stretcher out there and everything. We got the neck brace going on Andre. When they bring the stretchers out, that just always cracks me up because they like let you get mollywopped and then they then why didn't you just stop him from getting beat up in the first place?
Timu Lesnar with the F10. That's wild.
Not the F10, but somehow that does work for him, though. I can see why you say that. Oh, okay. Did you see that, Nick? They're showing the ads for Halloween Havoc up near you.
Yep, I will be there. I will be there for both Havoc and Halloween Havoc and Raw the night after that.
Nice. We will. I will be there in spirit. I will be there in the chat.
I'm gonna be right back. Izzy is wanting to go back upstairs. I'll be right back.
Okay. Jeff, you said you thought his butt was leaving months ago. I know we've heard different things, but he is still there wreaking havoc. I wonder where we're going to see him go now. Is he going to like join another tag team, or is he just going to be a lone wolf for a while? Let me know what you guys think. What do you think is next for Ridge? Because I was just saying he just found his footing. Well, he lost it again. So, what next? Ooh, we're growing. Thank you, everybody that's here. We have about 70 people here. Thank you. If you're here, don't be shy. Say hello because the way that StreamYard has it, we don't actually know who is here unless you say something in the chat. So, say hello. Don't be shy. We'll shout you out. And those that are engaging in the chat, thank you so much. You could be anywhere in the world. Thank you for being here. Dang, Jeff, you said you could care. You're like, you don't really care what he does? Oh, man. I felt kind of bad for him after, he parted ways with the Brawling Brutes. And I felt like he was just kind of all over the place for a while. So I mean, guess we'll see. It remains to be seen. So on where I am is we're on a commercial. So I guess if you guys want, if I don't know, of course I don't know where everybody's at in their on their stream if you're on a commercial or on the show, but if you're like me and on a commercial, or till we wait for Nick to come back, which he has returned, I was gonna ask a question to say like, what match are you guys looking forward to the most on this card here? Thank you, Monch. Thank you for stopping by. Absolutely. You said you believe Joe's not winning.
Me too.
Yeah, I
Ethan
have a feel.
Page.
As much as I actually like them both. I like Joe and Ethan, but I don't think they're taking off of Ethan either. So I understand. Jeff says that Pete Dunne is more interesting. He is. He's quite an enigma. He's all over the place. Yeah, guys, let me know what match you're looking forward to seeing. To what match you are looking forward to seeing the most. I'm looking forward to Ethan Page versus Joe Hendry, but I also am looking forward to Kalani Jordan and Wendy Chu as well.
Jada and Roxanne, I think for me. The entire card looks really good. So I mean, there's not a bad match on this card. Not like a bathroom. There's no bathroom break matches really. I mean, it's one where you are going to be on the edge of your seat the entire time. So, I mean, any of the matches are going to be that type of. I'm excited for this one, this one, this one, or this one. But
Well, Jeff is right there with you. He said, I want to see my girl Jada Parker and Roxanne and Kalani and Wendy. Yep, I want to see them as well. Goodness, it's Sunday night, so I'm sitting here thinking like more wrestling tomorrow, but I'm not streaming Raw tomorrow.
live post and Raw will be at least for yeah
Jackie
3 hour 3 hours
live
3 hours
tweeting.
that's a whole lot of streaming.
It is, man. Like banger after banger after banger. Jackie says, "I'm looking forward to watching Roxanne versus Jada. It might be Jada tonight." I the more I watch the pre-show, the more I'm rooting for her. Because Roxanne, she's a little cocky. I feel like it would be a little upset would be humbling for her. I like her. She's had her moment, but she is a two-time champion, so I would be perfectly okay if Jada won tonight. Oh, speaking of which, here they are now. At least on my TV, I have them entering the arena.
Yep, they just showed that. Now I don't know if so. I think whenever they preview stuff like that, I think that's leading. They're just showing them and talking about that. But I mean, I think they would be talking about that to then lead into that one. So I don't know if that is what's next or if we are going to see just the singles match. What and I think that's what we're going to see next. So I believe that Wikipedia card is or the list on Wikipedia is is the right one.
Gotcha. Just said also Joe Hendry and Ethan. Then he said, "Y'all, I came home from church and didn't know NXT No Mercy was tonight. If I didn't check my phone, I would have missed it. See, we saved you. We saved you. We're glad you're here. We're just doing our part. Keep everybody informed and up to date. So glad that you're here. I get it. I know a lot of people. I think a lot of people. This one kind of slid under the radar because it's the first of the month, and because there's been so much going on in the wrestling world the past few days, it was easy to forget about this one.
Yeah, and especially going leading into next weekend when AEW All In is on Saturday. Usually NXT and WWE they stick to Sunday, so it's very interesting to see them run two PLEs back to back nights, um, and then All In then next weekend on a Saturday.
Absolutely, that's right. It looks like next we have Wesley versus Zachary Wentz. Who you got in this one, Nick?
Wesley, I don't know too much about the other guy, but like with his heel turn, I think he dominant win to then continue that. And yeah, Wesley.
I think so as well. I know they're former teammates, and then of course they got separated a couple years ago. Now reuniting, but I saw that heel turn coming. I think he's going to win as well to kind of cement that heel turn and the dominance of that heel turn. So yep, this is kind of a blood feud, if you will.
Showing no mercy, which is what Ridge Holland just showed. So it's going to go along with the event.
Yep, very on brand.
And this is great. They're showing a full recap of it, and like you said, the tag champs, and they had to relinquish them in NXT 2.0, and then now they're showing the those two coming back, and the just everything about that. So they're re-showing the heel turn, which I didn't get to see the full thing happen. I just saw the clips of it on Twitter, but
Same, same. I was so mad. That was an episode. Like I did watch that episode, but I can't even remember for whatever reason. I tuned out early, and then later I'm like, people are like, "Oh my god, NXT is crazy." I'm like, I was just watching. What happened? Like
that
I
was that was the Great American Bash. I think the second week of Great American Bash because they broke it into 2 weeks.
yeah, I think that is what it was. I was so mad. I missed it live, but I did see it. And yep, they're showing it. That's man. Those super kicks. When are we going to learn those super kicks? How many times have we seen someone get turned on with a super kick? I can name so many right off the top of my head. Oh man, one that immediately comes to mind is, then that means you out, and if you out, then I'm out
I'm
too.
out too.
Fierce super kick to the head.
Oh, we already saw those. I'm trying to remember where we gonna be personal. Wesley's gonna win. Sean loves breaking up tag teams. He did it with Mello and Trick, and now this
He does.
um, Rascals. But yes, I was there's the Rascals. Well, coming out with the with his with coming out with the TNA X Division Championships. So that's kind of cool to see them bringing out their TNA gold onto a WWE show.
Oh, I haven't gotten there yet, but that does sound really cool. Jackie says she's here for West to win. It sounds like we're pretty much Team West. Anyone think Zachary's gonna take it? Oh yeah, I do see the titles now. That's pretty cool.
Yep, Booker T just said it is personal Vic, as Jeffrey said there.
His vest reminds me of Jay Uso's crop tops. Got a crop top vest, crop top shirts.
Who would have thought they would have had TNA Golden WWE? Well, they did. They let Jordan Grace bring, or well, Jordan Grace this year, and then Mickey James 2 years ago. Whenever she made the her appearance in the Rumble, they she brought took her women's knockouts championship to the ring. I don't know
Hmm.
if they announced her as that, or even same with Jordan Grace, but I think they had their titles at least with them as they went out to the ring. So
Hmm. Okay, Wesley's theme is a banger. I like his music. I
get
like the
some.
anime
I
graphics
was going to
there.
say the Dragon Ball Z graphics on the Titantron there.
Hmm. Nice touch.
So I wonder if this might interfere with me for SmackDown this week. But DirecTV and Disney were unable to agree on a deal, so all Disney-owned channels, ABC, ESPN, etc., were just shut off during the U.S. Open and minutes before USC and LSU kicked off. So if they don't figure something out, I won't have Fox come Friday. So I don't know if
Right.
if I'm gonna be able to see SmackDown.
They they do not want us to do SmackDown. Last week it was me. This week it's you. Like what? What is this? Hopefully that gets worked out.
I hope so. This has happened before where I go to turn on SmackDown and I'm like, where is it? And it pops up and
Hmm.
says, oh, not available in your area. I'm like, well, what?
Right. Since when?
I'm sure TNA coverage will cover this matchup on Thursday. That is true. If he goes and pins the TNA X Division's champ, you think he's going to go show up at TNA and demand a title match, and then on their next pay per view, boom, they do this.
Hmm.
They run that match.
I don't think this feud is going to end tonight, though. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry. That yawn just like jumped, it like chopped me in the kicked me, if you will. I don't feel like this feud is going to
I
end
know
tonight.
what it was. Cody heard all that smack talk. Smack y'all was talking.
Man, he's like, you know what? I got something for that. Can we please get a Disney? Can we put some expedite that merger so they don't have it at all? Thank you. See, he is a politician. I wouldn't doubt it. He's like, you know what? If you can't stop people from talking bad about you, make it so they can't even watch you.
Yeah, and this would happen the week before SmackDown switches over to USA. I mean, Jeffrey popped at that. We got Ballet in here. Good evening. How are you? How are you tonight? Thank you for stopping along.
Zachary Wentz, his hair reminds me of Pac.
I was thinking that too. When I saw that when he was doing his head banging thing.
Hmm.
Um, Ballet says hello to the chat. Please hit the like button.
Oh,
You're
hey,
right,
Ballet.
Martina. Remember West did super kick Trey. Yep. They were showing that in the video package, and I
Hmm.
was thinking the same thing.
He's not gonna
Is
let
that
that go so easily.
a Mickey? I think does Zach have
It
he has a
is.
Mickey Mouse tattoo on his
It
arm.
is. I saw it too. I said the same thing. I'm like, I bet Disney right now is like, that's why they that's why they took it off. They said, no free promo.
I know they better get it right before football starts because the Steelers are on Fox week 1, and I will be tweeting them like I did before whenever they stopped me from watching SmackDown before. I would not be happy if I cannot watch my Steelers week 1 taking on the Falcons.
Dang, Thunder is insane. Jeez. I know my heart bleeds for you, man. No Steelers, no SmackDown. Like, what is
Mm,
this?
mm.
No mercy, no mercy,
No,
no
no
mercy,
mercy.
no mercy.
Is married or involved with Gigi Dolan, who's an NXT superstar. Oh, that's very interesting. That wrestlers in different promotions and everything, like Ricochet and Samantha Irvin now. Ricochet being over in AEW, but yeah, that's very cool that they do that, and um, just interesting that that's they always seem to partner up.
Hold on, just a second.
I might lose my mind if the Steelers game isn't on TV. Jason, do you have Direct TV, or what cable provider do you have? Because as far as I know, it's only Direct TV that Disney did not reach their deal with. I don't know if anything else is the same way, but um, yeah. So I mean, I'm luckily, thankfully, I have other ways around just using Direct TV, so I can still watch it, but it would result in me just being having to watch on my phone, and can't have that on Sunday, especially week one. Got to have football up on the TV. Martina had to step away for a minute. Hopefully the thunder is not too crazy. Oh, I may have spoke too soon. We will hold it down until she comes back. Hopefully that is not long, but Wentz and Wesley, they are putting on a great match right now. Xfinity, gotcha. Okay. So as far as I know, they should be. I don't know if they negotiate at the same time, but you should be. I would think you should be all right. So with Xfinity, Comcast Xfinity, you should be all right. Did you get tickets for a WWE show? I saw advertisement on SmackDown Wilkes-Barre. No, so that we talked about that with AEW coming there. Um, it's it's that's a little far. It's kind of far from me. So, but I will be at the next NXT show, Halloween Havoc, at the end of October in Hershey, that's closer to me than Wilkes-Barre is. Just tell Undertaker to calm down. The noise, he's out of line. Um, that is right, Jeffrey. Yeah. Hopefully the Thunder is not didn't knock out the power or anything. While we wait for her to rejoin the stream there. I'll be late getting to watch the game. The U team my coach plays at noon on Sunday. Our game's about an hour. So I missed the first 10 minutes or so. Anyway, well, good luck to your team. And good luck this weekend. And yeah, I mean, missing 10 minutes versus missing the entire game. I know which one I would pick. So, um, and I do believe um I think Zach Wentz has Wesley in a submission. He's trying to flip it over and reverse it. Um, Looks like Martina's power is out. Um, so Martina looks like Martina's power is out, and she's. I don't know if she's. But I will be holding it down, so that's all right. We can run this one. Hold it down. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, maybe back. Might be back. Um, There we go.
Hello.
Oh, well that one was quick.
And let's just pray for the best. Uh-oh. Let's pray for the best. I don't know if you can hear, but it is super duper loud, very menacing, and it glitched, but hopefully we can stay back. Trying to like pull back up the TV and everything now.
Yeah,
Yeah, they like I'm telling you, these Cody crybabies, they're conspiring with the universe and everything. But you know what? We got them all right here. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna work out.
that's right. Yeah, this one I looked at. Well, I had Wikipedia pulled up. That first one went about 13 and a half minutes. So I mean, this one so far, this is. I mean, if they go 20 minutes, about 20 minutes each match, maybe the championship matches get 20. I mean, so far this one is a banger too. So phone from her phone. Don't need
From
power.
your
Can use
phone.
phone internet connection. That's another great. No, yeah, no. Try it if
I might. We'll see.
could
We'll
try that. Yeah,
try.
could try
I
that
might.
too.
s- I might send. How do I? Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate it. It's all right. Thank y'all for your patience. I am going to figure out how to send this to myself. I don't know how to actually do that on the live.
If you or just on your phone, if you would go to StreamYard and then you can log in and then you can just access it through that. And StreamYard does have an app to do that. But I like whenever I joined from my car yesterday, whenever for for Bash, I was just from Safari, just joined. So that would be an option if it, and then it would just be having to keep your phone running for the duration of the
Yeah,
stream. But
I
hopefully
have
the
the
Mother
StreamYard app,
Nature
but it's
cooperates.
okay. We're back up. I have the StreamYard app, but it still asks you for a link, though. I don't know how to get to it without a link, but I'll.
Hmm.
It's okay. I'll figure it out. I know. Thank you, Jeff. That is a good call. I should charge my phone. Good call.
Oh, the table just fell apart.
Uh oh.
Storm sucks. Glad you're back. Absolutely glad that she's back. Then now you're all not just stuck here with me holding down the fort. We can witness no
What a
mercy.
pity.
Wesley is unbelievable. This is a great match. Charge your phone.
I know. Yes, I am charging my phone.
Ballet said, "Are they still crying? He won yesterday. Yeah, then he went and tweeted a picture of him walking through the tunnel with the title said QB1. So now he's not just the quarterback of WWE, but he's QB1. So is this another? Is this that
My turn.
ego finally popping through for Blondie?
My God, QB1. I feel like his goal every day when he wakes up is how can I be as irritating, as cringy, as nauseating as possible, and just level that up day by day. Like
Yes.
never let a day go by when you can be cringier than the day before. That's got to be his motto. To cringe or not to cringe.
Oh,
Always cringe.
Trey just showed up and then distracted Wesley, and Wentz hit a destroyer outside the ring, and now got him back into the ring. Wentz has an opportunity,
Oh, now I see him. I'm again delayed.
and that is it. I noticed that too, Jeffrey. I saw them. They kind of had. They didn't even have it in angle. It on in camera, and then it kind of fell, and they moved it over real quick so we wouldn't be able to see it. But yes, the table did go down, and yeah, Wentz picks up that win.
Ooh. Okay, okay. Trey came in with a big hug. I love you, man. Well, we were all wrong about that one, weren't we?
Dan West lost. That match was cooking. That match definitely was for sure was cooking. That is
We
1000%.
were all wrong. It's not. It's so rare that I'm wrong. Like, what is that like? What is this feeling? So rare.
Is this what it's like to be Cody?
It's got to be. It's just an unusual feeling. I feel so like not right. Uh-oh, but now Wes got the chair. Oh no, sorry, that's a replay. I didn't see
Yeah,
that. They're doing
yeah.
a replay.
Vic Joseph said, "I'm sure these two are going to know how to celebrate in the Mile High City." I think I know what he's referring to
I believe I
as
do as well,
some
Nick.
taking a running a play out of Pat McAfee's playbook there when they're in Colorado, and we're getting the speaking of Blondie, say his name and he appears. Now
Oh,
they are
okay, a different
promoting
Blondie. Okay.
for
I was
now
about
they're
to say
promoting
not here too, please.
for bad blood.
Mike, what did Mike say? A journalist.
In
Oh
my
no, I
soul.
thought this was satire. You're singing the real thing, man. See, I thought we were gonna get along. See, you seem so cool. I thought we were gonna be friends. Not this guy. You
Oh,
know what? It's that
Jason.
keyboard of yours. It's just a typo. It's fine. You can get a new keyboard. It's fine. That keyboard. Is it your cat walked across your keyboard? That's got to be what it was. Got to be. It's fine. It happens. No worries.
Oh, Jason, I didn't know you were well. The song is okay. The song is okay. It's the song is okay because I do listen to
It's
the
a
song as
gateway
well.
drug, though. It's a gateway drug. You know, one day you're woeing, and the next you're you know, before you know it, you're rooting and you're cheering. You know, but it's okay. Just if you could just take it from here and just bring it in and clasp your hand and bring one finger up, you'll be. It's okay. You can be reformed. I know we can. I believe in you. It's okay. It's all right. One day at a time. It's all right.
Big pop there. Yes, treehouse. Yep, they're gonna go find the treehouse. I think that was a sick move, Reggie. The destroyer on the outside there.
Okay, Jason, you had me worried there for a minute. Whew, okay. Whew, all right. What a relief. I was so worried. Yes, you're right. Okay.
I
His
think
song is
Cody is a
catchy.
super
I'm not gonna
douchebag.
lie. When he first came out, I was wooing. I get it. He got me too. But then, you know, I had to I had to come to my senses. You know, just don't let the song get you. I told you it's a gateway drug. You're wooing and
I
then you're
do.
cheering and then it's get so caught up.
I'm the same way. The song, not him.
Ah, my mom is here. Hi, mom. Hello, hello.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you, Mama Martina Talks Wrestling, Mama MTW. Nick, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you email me this link because my
Mhm.
computer is not allow. It's very slow to allowing me to do other things because I think it's recovering from what just happened. Can you email it or message it to me because I'm not able to
Yeah.
do it from another tab for some reason?
Yep. I can.
Thank you.
Let's see. Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Of
My
course.
anyone with the Eminem slash Joe Burrow launcher was good as okay.
With
Oh man.
Joe Burrow. That is true. Joe Burrow is public enemy number one. Also, and Homelander, add Homelander to that list with
The
thinking
boys.
he's Superman or something.
So I don't. Who is Joe Burrow? Can you enlighten me? Who is that?
He's a quarterback for the Bengals.
Oh, is he as bad as Cody?
He, give me one. I'll show you.
Sorry, I'm giving you a lot to do at once. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. The email, I did email it to you. So it's in the I think it is your Gmail. Yeah, yep, I emailed it to you from my second one, Sleeper Sports Media 1 is where it came from. Let's see.
Okay. It might be just a second.
While we're on a commercial, I will show you Public Enemy number 1 come
Oh,
football
thank y'all
season.
for.
This is
Oh, okay.
Joe
I
Burrow.
see. I
Yeah.
see it. I can see it. Oh, he went from brown to blonde, so he really did pull a Cody. Okay, we went from brown little curly top, and
Yeah.
okay, yeah. It's like has any but somehow see I feel like it works for Joe Hendry, but somehow I think it was I forgot who it was. So it was like he's a more handsome version of Cody. I don't remember I heard someone say that, but I think Cody is just I think he's just at the point where I feel like the only things he does well is bleed and cry. So I feel like he's just he can't do right by me at this point. Like he's it's gonna take something really drastic for me to get back onto Team Cody. So I'm sorry, sir, that it's too late for you now. It's too late.
How y'all feel about Obafemi, the King Kong dog? He is a dog, and I cannot wait to see that match and maybe a call up soon. Oh, we're getting Joe Hendry in the locker room there. Trick Williams coming up in the sleeveless jersey NXT Rev shirt with a golden whistle. Pull the blonde picture on purpose. I'm just like Jamie on the Joe Rogan, able to pull up this, pull up that, show this, show that. And here comes Wendy Chu. So the NXT Women's North American Championship is next.
Oh, he's talking now. I can't do a Scottish accent. I like the evil doll type of thing that Wendy Chu was doing. That was a heel turn that I feel like it was much needed. So I like it. I like the makeup. It's very cool looking.
Yeah, it is. It is interesting because like for like the all black part of it and the just the this gives a new aura around it, and
It
it
does.
doesn't. It's not like a. It's like a okay. This can be taken serious and not the other one. Just like why is she walking around and
Why
being
is she napping?
presented as a like a little kid or whatever.
Mm-hmm. So we're 3 matches in now.
Moving along quite fast.
Mm. Her eyes creep me out. It is creepy. That's what I like. I like stuff like that though. It's very like creepy anime. The way she cocks her head to the side, I love it. It's very creepy. It's beautiful though. Like as they're zooming in, I'm a makeup artist, so I'm like, ooh. I know that's right, Mike Drop. Mike Drop, your name is so Mike Drop for real. If it wasn't for his dad, the American Dream Cody would not even be champion. With that storyline, he wouldn't have even made it in wrestling. Just my thoughts. I do and have always loved the Dream. Same. I love Dusty. We respect him. Rest in peace. He's a legend. But everything you said, what is it? Stop him when he's telling lies. Any lies? Were there lies? No lies detected. None at all. No lies detected. Hmm.
Kalani Jordan is a they said I think what gymnast from Michigan State, which is pretty
Mm-hmm.
sick. Talking about the NIL deals that they were starting to do with D1 athletes and everything. Ballet here for Wendy Chu. Oh, I see you got your is that just an alternate
Why is
just
it
in
so
case?
blurry?
I don't
That's weird. It's not that blurry on my phone. That's so weird, but it looks like it's from 1982 on here. That's so strange. Very, you know what? Hold on. Very odd. That was crazy. Nick, we can't hear you, sweetie.
oh I must have bumped it. um
No worries. I thought it was me.
I think I must have bumped it, but I did that the other night too. I hit because my mic has a mute on top, and it's just a very
Mine has
very
that too.
yeah sensitive touch there. But
No worries. Can't,
She good, very good match so
I,
far.
I know you couldn't hear this, but just look at the chat when you get a second.
Okay,
The private chat.
okay, okay.
Okay.
Hopefully there's no more interruptions from those
Right.
Mother Nature, the top Cody crybaby.
I'm telling you, man. How is Mother Nature, gonna take his side? What is that? Yeah, I'm just gonna, and I'm charging her too. She's charging, So we got to plan A, B, at least A and B.
Could you imagine Wendy Chu joining the Wyatt Six in that group with the way she's presented?
Hmm. The creepy factor, I like that. Maybe.
Presentation.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't even really need to talk. We were saying that about Nikki Cross earlier. I'm like, it's not a bad way to make a living. Like you be in hair and makeup for a while, get super creepy, just stand there and cock your head and point, pay homage. Not too bad. She did. I think she did go off the top rope a couple times, but She's living good. Tati Taker. I love that nickname.
She even kind of has a similar move set. Just everything about the presentation, the way she moves, move set, the head tilt, like you said.
Is that what we're going for? I wouldn't hate it.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind Wendy Chu taking the NXT North American Women's title, and then Kalani Jordan gets bumped up to that main. Her Kalani and Jada again. I think they had a feud, mini feud, if not.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that Kalani should hold it a little bit longer, but I agree. I think she could move up anytime now. She's great.
She's a gold medalist gymnast. Let her get in the ring. That would I'm telling you that would be quite something. If there's not a lot of people that come in from the outside, other sports and everything that come in and they're like, oh, well, I really like this. Logan Paul is probably the one exception of he liked it right away. It's such a nice looking title.
Yeah, Jeffrey or Jeff, I agree. Bad Bunny is a good. He took to it very well as
Bad,
well.
Bad Bunny as well. Bad Bunny as well. That's true. It's been so long since he's done anything.
I haven't
What
seen him
backlash
since. Yep,
3 years ago?
last year.
Three
It was
years ago?
last year. Puerto
Last year.
Rico. Yeah, it feels longer though. But
It
yeah, it's
does.
and the reason why it's fresh in my mind is because I watched the Damian Priest documentary and they
Oh,
yesterday, and they talked a lot about that match and their preparation for it. But yeah, he brought so many new eyes to the sport and to the industry. I'm surprised he hasn't come back. Hello, hello, everybody. I see we have almost 90 people here. Hello, thank you for being here.
Kalani with a pit with a cover kick out at 2 from Wendy Chu. The atmosphere with his entrance was pretty crazy. That's when they first introduced the drone footage or the drone as a camera to go through the arenas and all that and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Wendy. Ooh, she looks deranged when she makes that face,
That's what
making like this
Vic
crazy
Joseph
face.
just said. Vic Joseph just said she's possessed, and Booker was again fighting for his life. I don't even know what he was trying to say or what he said, but he just made he's just fighting for his life over there. Kiana James.
Ballet. I
Let me see.
said the same thing. Manj and I earlier were talking about this. Where is Kiana James? She debuted. We saw her in like two matches and haven't seen her since.
Yeah, it's
Inquiring minds want to know.
it is interesting though that they did USA just re-released reposted the full Monday Night Raw roster, and I believe she was featured on that. So it's like hopefully with throwing that back out there, we see something, especially after a PLE. They just use different get different people into the mix and on TV.
Yep.
I'm going to see if I can find it.
Not his assistant. It still wouldn't help him. You know, he's just not very good at his job. Y'all know I'm always beefing with Adam Pierce because he blocked me. So he can't even hear me talking about him. Nick Aldis would never.
Adam Pierce stays taking strays.
Man, yeah, like I said, Nick Aldis would never. Nick Aldis would never do that to me.
It was funny though on SmackDown when um Cole they Aldis came out and Cole said he's happy to be on SmackDown with a competent GM.
Hmm. Hmm. He unblocked people. Let me see. The last time I checked, that was still blocked. Let's go check. Well, you know what? You're right, Jeff. He did unblock me. I wonder when that
Hey,
happened. I am unblocked. You can't see it. I am unblocked because I have the screenshots. Like I was blocked for a while. I guess he came to his
what did
senses and
you
realized how great I am.
what did you say? Did you make fun of his bald head? Jeffrey wants
Not,
to know.
no, I didn't. All I said was his suit. One time he wore this like black and red suit, and all I said is that it was giving like pastor's anniversary, deacon. You know, it was just giving church. That's all I said. I didn't even say it was bad. And the next day I was blocked. Oh, hey, Hunter. No bald shame. No, it's not that he was bald. I mean, there's a lot of bald people. All the great ones are bald. You know, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock. You know,
What?
bald is beautiful. It's not because he's bald. It's because he's Adam Pierce. But since he unblocked me, I'll be good. All right. I'll play
no,
nice now.
no bald shame, Hunter said.
No, 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 no. Not because he's bald. Ricochet's bald. Who did you say earlier that this ref looks like? His name's Sam something.
um,
Sam.
uh, not well, Sam Roberts, but
That's it.
Pete Rosenberg. Pete Rosenberg.
That's right. Both of them. Both of them are. Thank you,
See,
Jeff.
that
I owe
helps you
you
both
one.
times
Thank you
on
very
charging
much.
your phone and making sure you're unblocked.
You're a real one. You're a real one. Yes, thank you. It's still plugged up just to make sure we don't have any problems. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Like Jacob Fatu. Thank you so much. Thank you for looking out. These ladies are putting on a great match, but this crowd is deceased.
Yeah, it for real. I mean, I was thinking the same thing. This is another great match, and the crowd's just bleh.
It is like it's an excellent match. They're doing great work, but this crowd just is. Ballet said she got my old friend back. I guess so, man. I don't even. Maybe you know what? Maybe it's because I'm verified now. I guess, but that's crazy because he doesn't even have a blue check. So I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. Thank you, Scrap Daddy. I appreciate it. Thank you for. Oh, Kalani retained. Okay,
Yep, yep.
okay.
I was getting worried there because Chu had her just about to tap, and then she fought back out of it. So that's another retainment. Great, crazy moves there from Kalani as she put her away.
Yeah, that move she does off the top rope. It's like a moonsault springboard frog splash combo. I don't even know
Yeah,
what she calls it, but it looks great.
call that the something crazy.
This, yeah, it looks awesome. And but Wendy still looked strong though. It wasn't a squash
Oh
match.
yeah.
Like she held her own. She still looked really
Oh
good.
oh.
Yeah, ballet. No, you're not crazy. We were just talking about that earlier. Like I'm like, yeah, where is? Because Monch was like, "Do you mean Kalani Jordan?" I'm like, "No, I mean that's how rare. That exactly like that's how little we've seen her. We literally, I can remember two men. Okay, I see why you were like, oh. Who is this? Who is this?
That's Paxley. I can't think of
Paxley. She's
Tate,
okay. Is
Tatum Paxley, I
okay.
think.
Her hair and makeup is like a Soraya Rhea combo. Like
Yeah,
if Soraya and Rhea had a baby, it would be her. Oh, with a little creepy doll. Okay, we like a creepy doll on a black pillow.
we go right
Okay,
from the creepy doll to Blondie with the new SmackDown package.
I love how we got like creepy characters, so they're gonna like out creep each other. I'm creepy. No, I'm creepy.
Yeah.
I like that though. I like it.
Yep, they are advertising that for SmackDown moving over to USA on September 13th. I'm so pumped for that, not having to deal with Fox anymore. I can't stand it.
I mean, they're blacking out of the screen and they mute and they like y'all do they do too much. Oh, is it Jeff the split legged is homage to Naomi? I love that. They need to put some respect on her name. We should have had Rosemary as their faction NXT. NXT's version of Decay. I like that. I like that. Okay, next I think we're getting Jada and Roxanne.
Yeah, they rolled
I'm
right
sitting
into
there.
the Jada video, and her graphics are so cool with the GTA type writing and
Mm-hmm.
her Titantrons and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Battleground. That was the show at the Apex that I was trying to think of but couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
Jada was a soccer player at LSU. I knew there was so many other sports that were that did the NIL deals.
What's NIL?
That's the name 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 image and likeness deal that college athletes
Oh,
get.
okay.
The sponsors basically how they get all their money, how they're paid now.
Okay, I got you.
There was a lineman for a school with the SEC that like signed with like uh, I think it was either Popeyes or something because he like that's what he ate before every game. So they offered him an NIL deal. So now he gets sponsored by Popeyes to post on social media and all that stuff. So that's how they get these college athletes in. And then if they choose to go pro, then you know they can do that, or they can come and do WWE. That's like Gable Steveson. He was a wrestler in college, and then came into WWE, and then went back and tried football. And he was just cut from the Bills. But
That's pretty cool that they can at least get paid now. I remember when that was completely against the rules.
oh yeah, yeah, that's why they stopped with the college football, the video game.
Mm.
Let's go, Jada. I love Roxanne, but I'm going for yeah, Jada. Team Jada here. So they did show Andre Chase there getting taken out in the ambulance. We're checking in with Ridge Holland. Also, was thinking they were gonna with the videos. I was thinking they were gonna roll into Jada and Roxanne, but I forgot about the Tony D'Angelo and Abba Femi. Femi are next for the NXT North American Championship. Why are we giving this fraud more attention? Poor Andre Chase. They're getting that money. That is true. That is true. Here comes the money. What's up, Uncle Todd? Bloodline 3.0, Martina Sakoa and Nick Fatu. The hair is under control, but I am very much a werewolf when it's not.
Dang, I was just talking away. I was just talking. I was like, why isn't he laughing at my jokes?
Well, I had seen that you were on mute, and then it went. Then whenever you did the one and acknowledged, then it was, but then your name there went away, and then I was on. I was trying to see if I could find the graphic for the tag titles, and I
I
was like, well,
muted. I
I
was like,
figured
why
you were
isn't
on
he
mute
laughing?
trying to
I was
fix something.
I was just going to town. I was saying I like how they have Tony D'Angelo's graphic like The Godfather. And
Yeah,
that's cute how they and Jada Parker's was like GTA and
yes,
Wesley's was like well,
Dragon Ball.
there you go. I was like, yeah, I was like, why is it? Oh, hey, Brooke. Hey, Brooke, how you doing, girl? Hey, hey.
Brooke is here. Hey, what's up? What's up?
I was about to call you Beth for some ungodly reason. Now got tongue tied. Okay, let me just be quiet. I'm going back on mute. I can't talk right now. Here comes Femi.
Let me talk to you.
Let me
I'm
talk to you.
trying. I'm trying. I'm trying.
I'm trying to talk to you, but I'm like all kinds of tongue tied. Calling it. Yeah, and then I couldn't see the chat either. So because I couldn't see the chat, couldn't hear myself. I was just struggling over here, y'all. But yes, thank you, Brooke, for joining. Thank you, everybody. I see the chat is growing. The audience is growing. Thank you guys
nearing
for being here.
nearing that 100 mark.
Hey. I like Tony D'Angelo in this whole like Godfather mob thing.
The dawn, yeah.
I like that. One of my all-time favorite movies is Goodfellas, so I like that genre of cinema.
Especially the so you were really loving it
Good.
whenever we had Roman and the Bloodline
Oh yeah,
recreate that.
for sure. Oh, he's a funny guy. He's a funny guy. Is that funny to you? Am I a joke to you? Am I a clown to
I'm a clown now.
you?
Just cheap pop, huh? Another
Paul
I
is so good at just like
shake it in his boots.
literally. Yeah, this is
Not the tropical chief, the thumb
the
from
tropical
Ballet there.
cheese.
Little shout out to Orange Cassidy.
Well, he's gone to the dark side now. Now he's Dark Cassidy, so he's not so tropical anymore. He's gone to the dark side now.
Oba is what Apollo was supposed to be. I could see that.
Yeah, he
Yeah, that
was doing the.
whenever I forgot about that back in
He,
that what WrestleMania 37 when he won the IC title and he
oh
had
man, I forgot about that.
the what Commander Aziz I think it was. I think was his henchman's name.
Yep, yep. When I went to Raw, I remember he was doing the Nigerian gimmick, and I liked it though. It suited him. I liked it.
Commander a sneeze. Oh, that's great. Nick, you need to get Martina up on football. I need that voice. I'm
Oh
I'm trying.
man,
I'm trying. I'm trying. Maybe some
write
some
that. Add
Panthers
that to the
coverage.
do list.
Uncle Todd, if you're still here, you want to talk some Panthers? Mike Drop Sports is might have a might having to be reaching out pretty soon
Have an offer
for.
you can't refuse.
Yeah.
I'm here all night, ladies and gentlemen. Here all night. One-liner jokes. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. Hey, I was telling Nick, I was like, well, I could write, but I feel like if I studied enough, I feel like with my type of mind, if I study enough, if I watch enough videos, oh, you too, Brooke, y'all believe it? Y'all believe in me? Y'all really believe it? Oh God, going to full Cody. I'm going full Cody. Believe it like that. Oh, y'all believe it? Hold on, get a fan. I need a fan and some tissues. Get my Kleenex sponsorship.
I was just thinking that. I was just gonna this this match break is brought to you by Kleenex.
Like Kleenex.
We are
You know, sponsored by Kleenex. Oh my God, y'all really believe in me like that? Oh my gosh, I feel so inspired. I feel so like loved right now. I feel like if I studied enough, I probably could figure it out. Because I mean, wrestling, it took me a while to like study and learn the technical terms, and I still
yeah.
don't know everything by any means. But I think if I studied enough, I probably could figure it out.
Jeffrey's
I feel like
the
Legally Blonde,
yep
like
the
what? Like it's
chocolate thing.
hard?
Oh, already not the Cody tears.
Hold on, you gotta do the sniffing into the microphone. I'm like, will you please pull the microphone away from your face? Loves to sniff into that microphone.
Oh,
You know what? I want to take this time since we're on the topic of Cody slander. There is a creator. I told him I was going to do this. There is a creator, and I want to make sure I get his name right, that he specifically makes Cody slander gear. And when I say gear, I mean like t-shirts. And it's so good. On Twitter, his handle is Faded Plague Art. Like go doggone green screen, man. Well,
I
his
got you. I got
handle.
you.
Thank you so much. This
Faded.
is why you're here. Faded Plague
Uh,
Art, and his handle, above like his name, like the Indomitable Faded Art. He specifically makes Cody slander shirts. Like he has one where it's Cody's logo but crying. Like please go buy it, y'all. I told him, I said, listen, if you like really push these, people would buy them because I didn't even know that they existed till like maybe a month ago. And I was like, these are so funny, y'all. Like, and he did this, like this is from his own mind. So I'm like, surely if it's in his mind, surely it's, the love of Cody slander that is shared by our guest here, like surely we would enjoy wearing these shirts.
what was the
I
at
didn't
one
even know
more
such
time?
shirts existed.
What was
At
his at?
faded at
Fla-
faded plague art, faded plague art, and
Plague.
his handle will say the Indomitable Faded Art. I'm so
Um,
serious, Jeff. I am so yes, girl. Yes, bro. Me, this green screen is like always it's there. It'll show when I don't need it to, and then when I want it to, it's we just always at odds over here, man. So I need y'all to follow, and share, subscribe, so I can step up my production. But yeah, Jeff, I am 100% serious. He makes Cody slander shirts, and they are so funny because he's got a whole series. I didn't even know he had this. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't know the creator's name, but I have messaged him, and he's a very nice guy. He also has one for Roman. Instead of OTC, it says THC because that's like his whole brand of substances, like we were talking about earlier, that involves trees, but can't say certain things on here, but involves trees. That's his whole like thing, and it's so funny. Yeah, go follow him if you haven't. Faded Plague Art is his handle on X, aka Twitter.
I'm doing trying to find it. It's not. I thought I had followed him whenever you had sent it to me.
Maybe I can send you the link. Let me text you the link. We're trying to show him on screen, but again, tech is just like not on our
Yep.
side at this moment.
I just.
Oh, you found it?
Yep. Yes, I
Okay.
did.
And yeah, he's got like, yeah, okay, that's the Roman one. So of course, instead of OTC is THC. I thought that was hilarious. And then if you click on the link to his store up in bio, you should see the other ones. I think his website is back up now because I know he was revamping it. I hope it's up so I can show y'all because it's so funny.
Let's see. I thought.
But yeah, go follow him, y'all, because he's funny. He's very nice, and he's very talented. Like he has a whole array of shirts, but of course those were the first ones that I noticed because I saw he posted something like, he was going to take his shop down. So me being the nosy person that I am, I went to go check it out, and I was like, no, don't take these away. The world needs more anti-Cody shirts. These are amazing. I'm trying to see if I can yeah, he's got like, okay, one that's Cody's logo but crying, and like below it says like wipes tears.
I'm
And then
trying to find it here. His site is back up,
oh, it is. Okay,
but
good. Then
I
he's got
don't
one that
know.
is his logo but it's the black and yellow like dusty polka dots. And then he's got one that's like the stardust star on the front. You just have to see for yourself. This dude is hilarious.
Oh,
Are you able to
here
see
we
those?
go. Here we go. Yep. I had to switch it from the screen
Hey,
that I was
Ballet.
sharing.
Hey, Ballet.
Sharing.
Thank you for stopping in. Yes, like y'all look. See what I'm saying? Is that not hilarious? Is that not hilarious and accurate? Oh my gosh, that was so funny to me. And then that's the dusty one I was telling you about. The voice cracks is killing me. Oh my gosh, it's so savage.
Whoa. Not Cubone Roads. No,
See,
like
you
Brooke
is this
like
not
that.
hilarious? Is this not
Um,
hilarious? The greatest intercontinental champion ever is Shawn Michaels. I feel like he held that title forever when I was young. I agree, he did have it for quite some time, and several different reigns too.
Jason, there. I'm the godfather of Steelers football.
The
Definitely.
glove.
I that's how I get my. That's how I've been getting my Steelers info in the mornings.
Oh
Um,
man. Well, everybody go subscribe to Mike Drop Sports as well. Um, if you are a Steelers fan or not, I'm sure you can learn a thing or two. His content is excellent. I was telling Nick, I don't have a favorite team, but he likes Steelers, and I'm like, they sound nice. I like the color scheme. That sounds cool. I can do that. Go Steelers. Don't y'all have a towel? Terrible towel.
yes, we do. I don't have one down here with me, but yes, we do. Yes, Brooke, I am a Steelers fan. Yes, yeah. Let me talk to you. Yeah.
So it seems like the unofficial teams here of Tribal Rain Media, we've got Steelers for the NFL, got Carolina for basketball and football,
Yep.
college that is. Um, even though I did not go there for college, I went to Elon, but Elon's not in that division, so I don't even know what division they're in. But smaller schools, go Phoenix, go team. Love me some Elon's great school, just not this division. Oh dang! Somebody just got thrown over the barricade violently. I just look up and I see a man flying over
Flying.
the
Yeah.
barricade.
Their shenanigans have broken out here.
Brooke said,
I don't.
I don't know if this is
Oh,
gonna work. No, no, don't go, please, don't go, please. I feel like Tank, please don't go, please don't go,
I
leave.
don't even know what the I don't know that this is gonna be tough, but we'll make it
But
work. But
she's a Bloodline fan, so surely we can find some common ground, right?
there,
Surely,
yeah,
surely.
common ground, fun rivalry. Yeah, common ground with fun rivalry.
It's okay, you know.
Ravens. Ugh.
Oh, I saw a lot of spitting.
One, two. Oh, kick out at two after a big power bomb.
I just saw Oba and Tony go over the top rope at the same time. Brooke
Brooke
says,
said,
"Hold
"Hold
on
on
now."
now." Hey, we be cordial. We can be cordial throughout the first half of the season, and then once that gauntlet for the AFC North kicks off, that's when this won't work. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
We'll be good. I'll be nice. I can be nice. I have other friends that are Ravens fans. My stepdad's actually a Ravens fan, so tis a tis a house divided.
Jeffrey said, "Wrestling in slacks is crazy." It is slacks and suspenders, might I add. It is.
Yeah,
It is kind of crazy. Maybe
but
they're
still having
custom,
on, but still having on boots. Like
right?
that is crazy. I still
Listen, bro.
love you.
I still love you. I love you, Solo. I love you. Set up weekend production value. I was lucky to have the gift of gab. Hey, sometimes that's all you need.
Yep. I'm the I can be the production guy. I can be the production guy. Thumbnails,
Well,
as you see back like ticker at the bottom there. We'll my people, me, we'll call your people, you, and we already got something on the books, so we'll be. Oh, and there it is. Oba retains.
oh man,
Oba retains.
you know, well, sometimes you need a little bit of both because clearly the tech is not my strongest point. I just crack jokes, just jokes, crack jokes, and give commentary. That's what
Hey,
I
that
bring to the table.
no, it works, and if you can yeet like Pat McAfee in the best of them, I mean, it's either yeet or tears and kiss babies like Cody Rhodes. So
Or aggressive barking or aggressive arm slaps.
yeah,
That fool is crazy. Yeah, you laughing at my tank voice. I still love you.
how
It's
crazy is
crazy.
it? No
That's what
bloodline.
I said, Jeff. I said the same thing. No blood, like not even Nia Jax, not even Naomi. Now I know they were on SmackDown, but they weren't on the card for Bash at Berlin. Bash in Berlin. I said the same thing. That's the first time we've seen a bloodline free PLE in how long? Like none. No interference. No special guest. Not a special guest referee. Not commentary. Nothing.
Yeet.
But it still went over pretty well, I would say, to be bloodline free. I think it was the best it could be. What do you say, Nick?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get how they still incorporated the bloodline to it, given the matches on SmackDown and everything like that. But it's like you still could have put in the street fight onto the pre-show. Have a pre-show match. Michin deserves that taste, that feel of a PLE type match, and so does Nia. I mean, so does Nia Jax. I mean, you got Liv in a mixed tag match, so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
why
That's true
why
because
can't
she
we have
wasn't
the
even
other women's
defending the
title?
title.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
that was for you know for street cred. That wasn't even for the
Yeah,
title. Jeff said you want to see Oba Gorilla versus Moose. Now that's a lot of man in that match.
Oba versus Moose versus Braun Strowman versus Bronson
Braun
Reed.
Breaker.
Add in Braun Breaker. Winner take all for the North American and the Intercontinental title.
They're gonna need to reinforce that ring twice.
Times 10. Times 10.
Yep. Ballet said the same thing. And yes, Brooke, as much as they mentioned the bloodline, that's what this is what they do. They have to. They know what it is. Like that is kind of funny. They're like, we're not going to put them on the card, but we're going to talk about them a lot. Like they know what it is. Even at the press conference, Roman was still getting mentioned. Hasn't said a word.
He
Has
doesn't
he
need to
hasn't
at this
spoken since
point.
WrestleMania?
He doesn't need to at this
Think about
point.
that. Right, right. He broke the internet without saying a word. When he does speak, we're gonna be like,
Probably did that for Bad Blood. I hope so. I hope it's either Roman and Solo or Roman and Jacob Fatu. Ooh.
that's gonna be a crazy match. You're welcome, Jason. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for your support. Oh, we're at 102. Yay.
Yeet. I got sidetracked. Yeah, shout out to you, Jason. Not a problem here. I was a new season of SVU was just a commercial for that was on there, and I was like eyes glued to it because I'm a big SVU fan.
Da-doom, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The theme song is a forever banger.
Oh,
Do,
I
do,
and then I of
do,
course whenever I see the
do.
TikToks of that scene in Ted where they redo their own um, they do their own intro for it. It takes me out every time.
I see the TikToks where they'll have something like when you see something and then they'll play the music and you're like, hmm.
I hope it's Roman and Solo with Jacob delivering pizzas to kids. That's the real tribal chief does. Absolutely.
Right. Real
Yeet,
OTC. Yeet.
Jackie, Yeet,
Exactly. Yeet.
Bronson Reed
Bron-
with a dinosaur. He weighs
Also,
50 kangaroos for those that missed Pat McAfee mentioning that.
also another large Samoan man. Not in the bloodline, but still a large Samoan man nonetheless. Flattening out people. Who is he going to go after next, Nick? He's taking out Seth Rollins. He's taking out R-Truth. He's likely taking out Braun Strowman for the foreseeable future. Who is he going to go after next?
I mean, they were not kidding whenever it said like after he took out Rollins, they Twitter was all buzzing. Well, his monster push has started. Yeah, I would say so too. I would say so too. So I'm trying to see if see I'm trying to see what's being promoted for Raw this coming week, September
All right.
2nd. Also, that is Joe Tessitore's debut on commentary. Um,
Ooh. Is he going to be another iconic Joe? We'll
I,
find out.
look at that! I got one more in you.
A never ending supply of Joes that just keep coming. Ballet says yeet. Mike Drop says, what is the best rivalry in pro wrestling? What is the best rivalry right now in pro wrestling for a fan from the old days of wrestling that hasn't watched in a while and just now tuning back in? That is a great question.
Uh,
I
Punk
would
and McIntyre. I mean, I would first one to come to my mind.
That's a good one. And I would say if you're for WWE, I agree. I would say Punk and Drew. And I would say if you're like an old head tuning into AEW, watch Christian because you will recognize him from back in the day. He's in
Yeah.
AEW now, but he's attacking somebody different every week. And he's one of the trios champs now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Yeah. Those titles have changed so many times. I can't. I mean, and they were unified, then they weren't. Then now it seems like they're not unified. So you got the AEW, you got the ROH, you got the I think the AAA ones were in there as well. Like there's so
They
many
were.
trios titles, but yeah, Christian Cage back in there. Yeah,
Yeah,
AEW
I
is
agree.
AEW is cooking as well.
I lost track as well. Tati, or if there's any other AEW scholars in the building, please help us out because I can't remember, especially after All In. I can't remember where he stands right now, but I know he was killing it on the card. Ballet says yeet. Jeffrey Dakota, yes, Dakota is half Samoan and half New Zealand. You're absolutely right. She is unfortunately, I believe she's injured right now, but yes, she is of Samoan ancestry as well.
Yeah, she her knee again, uh,
Oh, she did.
torn meniscus, I think. So she'll be having surgery and
Mm.
yeah, surgery and it yeah, she's out 8 to 9 weeks or 8 to 9 months or one of those two time frames. We've been throwing around weeks, months, years, days, hours, minutes. We've been throwing all those around.
Wishing her a speedy recovery. I know she had issues with that before.
Yeah, she had just come back and then boom, went and was injured yet again. Yep. The co-main event coming up next: Roxanne Perez and Jada Parker for the NXT Women's Championship. Little Roxanne promo right now.
Trey looks so much like someone else in the face. I think he looks like Ricochet in the face. I did like a double take. I'm like, wait a minute. He's like Ricochet with hair. Did
Yes.
you too? I'm like, like, what are you doing here? You're in AEW now. Okay, yeah, we're getting a. This is the same promo video package that they showed on the pre-show, and this
Hmm.
was the one that made me think, maybe Jada is taking it because Roxanne basically seems like she's just writing her off. And if you watch wrestling for any amount of time, the moment the challenger's just like, oh, whatever, you're not even worthy of my time. Like that's usually when they get humbled. So we shall see. Yes, Jeffrey, he does it like a lighter. He does it like a lighter uh hair having version of Ricochet. I can see why you say that, Jeffrey. She does put you in the mind of AJ Lane, who was allegedly coming back. What happened with that?
Yeah, I think everyone just got hype about it, and that's what it boiled down to. I don't think because I know Punk has talked about that too, and he's mentioned it and played into that, but I don't know. She's working with Paramount and different studios and stuff like that. And I mean, Wrestlers
Hmm.
is coming to NXT or not NXT. Wrestlers is coming to Netflix in 2 weeks. So the first two
Hmm.
seasons will be on Netflix. So I mean, who knows?
Is this a scripted show or like a documentary or something?
Heels is
Heels.
the
Okay, I've heard of
one CM Punk was in it, and it's I've never seen it, so I don't know if it's like a series and it has plot and everything like that, or if it was another wrestlers documentary, which was also on Netflix. That's about OVW.
Okay. Okay. I've heard of them as well, but I haven't seen them. That's cool that they're both on Paramount. I didn't know that. I might have to check those out.
The Rumble that would be a fun return surprise.
Hmm.
Big pop for Jada Parker. She makes her way to the ring.
I like the promo coming to the ring promo. I
Yes,
see Jada went to Roman Reigns' school of walking promos. I like that. Unscripted, just right off the cuff. I like that.
Jada Parker made her debut in NXT in-ring debut on NXT just over a year ago. I think Vic Joseph just mention his kids are Roxanne and Cora. Yeah, I think Cora was also teasing a return or an appearance for tonight.
Just said Jada is like a homie next door that you call when you want to handle business. I can see why you say that. Ballet said the patriarchy lost the trios title. Doggone it. But Chris, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yes,
That's I forgot. He came back. I knew it was something. He came back and won the casino gauntlet match. I'm like, I could. It was a long night. I streamed that one too. A lot happened. I have a lot of wrestling in my brain right now. Thank you, Ballet. Thank you for helping get me straight. It's been a lot going on in wrestling these past couple weeks. Roxanne looks a little shook if you ask me. She doesn't look quite as confident as she normally does.
Vic Joseph just mentioned that only Io Sky has competed in more, or is the only other one to compete in NXT PLEs as the champ. She did four, or competed. I missed the last, but it might be either competed as champion or competed in four PLEs since they went from the uh, what takeovers into the PLE format.
Hmm.
Nick Wayne's mom is titleist. Thank goodness.
I think she is the enforcer. Honestly, she's the Jacob Fatu of the patriarchy. This is a really cool scene. Alicia Taylor introducing them. She's a great ring announcer too. I feel like she doesn't get enough credit. Like, I mean, Samantha Irvin is excellent. Like, don't get me wrong, she is absolutely fantastic. But Alicia Taylor is quite good as well.
Yeah, and it's weird to see her back on NXT since I thought she just moved up to SmackDown, or she's still on SmackDown, right?
As far as I know, she was there on this past Friday. I'm pretty sure. Well, how would I know? I didn't see it. Was she? You tell me. Was she
Well,
the Friday before last?
now that I'm thinking about it, since Samantha Irvin was over there, I think she did it because they were in Berlin. So I think
That's
that's
what.
why Alicia Taylor is probably in Denver for staying in the States and then doing NXT. So that, I mean, that makes
That's
sense.
what it is.
That
Yeah,
Look at us
she's very
piecing it
very cool.
together.
Yeah, I know, right? One one piece by piece. I love the ladies' gear. Very pretty. Gear has
The,
come such a long way. If you've been watching wrestling for a while, you'll know like the gear has come a long, long way. It used to just be like a bikini top and some booty shorts, and that was
yeah,
it. But now we've got straps, lace, and texture differences, and it looks more like gamer superhero like. I like it.
yeah. The green and black on Roxanne does look pretty dope. The silver and gray, or the silver and black on Jada,
Hmm.
goes with the No Mercy type color color scheme.
Yeah, little Carolina blue in there. Alicia too, she's underrated. Ballet says, "Thank goodness, Jeffrey." Or he says, "Tom, yeah, Tom, yeah, probably so." Not a slap.
Yeah, that's
All
what.
disrespect.
Yeah, I hope. I don't know. It was We were saying it the other night. Roxanne Perez, I think, is ready for a late September call up to the main roster, especially with the switch from SmackDown over to USA. And I think Trick and Roxanne are like the last two of the NXT 2.0s to be there for the most part. That could be brought up right now. I think they're both ready.
Yeah, I can see why you say that. The only problem is they're going to need to give them like I feel conflicted about that. Like I do think they should definitely come up, but like we were talking about with Kiana James earlier, I don't want them to bring anybody up if they don't have concrete plans for them. Because we all see how that can go.
Yeah.
Like, wasn't Odyssey Jones delayed for like 2 years?
Oh yeah, he was drafted back to back years on Raw and just made his debut. What, two months ago maybe? Like,
Yeah,
so yeah,
like
I agree for that for sure. And it could be throwing them in with a veteran like Tiffany did with Naya and got taken under her wing and kind of has done that thing and done done those plans and they've made it work. But Roxanne could, I mean, trying to think of where she would fit in. Same with Trick. I mean, I would put Trick on SmackDown and have him jump into a few with LA Knight and reignite that
Hmm.
cost Carmelo Hayes against Andrade and set up that, prolong that, everything in that picture. And
Now I don't know, Nick. We've seen Carmelo and Andrade a lot. Like literally, we've seen them for 30 minutes. We've seen them for. I'm like, okay, all right. There are other people. They, But then again, what can we? I mean, if they don't have plans for the face of the company, I cannot air quote any harder. If they don't have plans for the face of the company, I guess we need to lower our expectations for NXT coming up. But that's so sad because this is like young talent. Like these people are young, like 19, 20, 21, 22. Like them being so young, Cody is not the youngest man in the room. Not that that means that they shouldn't have plans for him, but you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
do not waste these young, extremely talented people. So yeah, don't get me wrong. I agree. I want to see them come up, but I also want to see them used well.
yeah, it would be tough, and it is so crazy looking at the Raw roster that was just reposted and everything, and it's a loaded roster. So it's like, what? How can they use everyone? Kiana James, for example, shows up and then goes away, and then is there and then isn't there. Other name Blair Davenport finally stepping into that same getting TV time
Or
as
even Ilya. We
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen him a little bit. He had several matches for a while. I don't think I've seen him in about a month or so. Yes, ballet Lyra. That's right, Lyra Valkyria. Exactly. She's another one. Because I really liked Ilya. I really he reminded his intensity and just he's so like, ah. Yes, the more we're talking about it, I'm like, yeah, yeah. Where are they
Mr. Get up, Jada. Get up, Jada.
at?
Not the ribs. Yeah, get up, Lyra. Ballet. A loaded roster with majority sitting and catering. Just sad. It is just sad. It really,
That
really
is
is.
sad. I was talking to Monj a little bit about this earlier. Like I know it to be, and I'm not an NXT wrestler, but I imagine it would be like a dream come true to get called up, but then kind of a nightmare to get called up to be sitting in catering. Like it's sad. Like I know they can't use everybody, but my heart does go out to these, like I said, these young people like trying to live their dream and like to get so close and then you know
It is like Lyra, like we said, Lyra was, I mean, was there week after week and did her stuff with Becky. So I don't know if maybe they're waiting for Becky to come back to get her involved more and kind of, like I said, do the veteran and young talent to help them. But I mean, Lyra is another one for sure. Was in the, I mean, was a favorite for me to win the Raw Women's title whenever when they did that tournament earlier this year, which is how Liv ended up winning.
that's true. Yeah, and she
Crowd
did
is
quite
split.
well.
Yeah, crowd is split with Roxanne and Jada. Yeah, the crowd finally is coming alive a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what they've been doing. Brooke says, "Yep, I said the same thing, Martina, and I hate how they create a lot of hype for the young talent to trade over to WWE for them to not be seen. Yeah, they definitely have to work on that. Like I understand this is the business and people get paid a whole lot of money to figure this out, but as the consumer of said product, it is kind of concerning. You're like, wow, especially because I feel like NXT has come up so much. Like it's really I've said this before. I feel like some of their PLEs have been better than the main roster PLEs. So I'm
Yeah,
like, it's kind of sucks when they lose steam. I feel like that happened to Carmelo. I feel like when he came to the main roster, he lost steam, which is unfortunate because he was doing so well.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That I would I've talked to someone about this before, but it was we were saying about how we wish we could see NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown in a traditional Survivor Series, like at least
mm,
every other year. Do that and get
mm.
NXT more credit as their own brand. and then you can still have you don't do a call up. It's just you involve them in the draft, and then you redo it, and you can still throw Jada and Roxanne on Raw and have them on a Raw, a Raw like a Raw storyline and everything, and it doesn't have to be the developmental anymore.
I like that. And they could do stuff like that if they wanted to. You got TNA people coming over, like,
Yeah,
come on, they can do what they want to do. Yep, Brooke, I agree with what you said. Yeah, main roster people coming over, like if yeah, I like that idea of having, but honestly, I kind of have a hot take. Um I After this year, I don't think they should do the draft anymore, cuz this year it was so underwhelming. Almost nobody moved. It was pretty much exactly the same. I'm like, I felt like they did it solely to like compete, hard air quotes, with the NFL, cuz I'm like, this
yeah.
is not a draft. This is
Yeah, they
It could have been an
they
email.
did they definitely did. They it did feel like it was thrown together very last minute, and to do that, to be with the NFL draft and to give it that real sport feel, I think is how they threw it out there. But yeah, I mean, you gotta think with them knowing that they were going to move to Netflix in another year. They know that if they just have some small changes, then we're going to see more big changes for Netflix whenever they do that, because Netflix is going to pick and choose who they want on their brand, which again Raw. So that's why I've said it over and over again. Roman is going to go to Netflix and go back over to Raw from SmackDown.
Oh yeah.
Um, so that's why, like, if Jay does go eventually go back over to SmackDown, that's what I was saying with Jimmy as well. His return, and that's why I think why Roman is still a free agent technically, was never drafted to SmackDown or to Raw, and it's not going to be Cody.
I'm sorry, we saw it at the same time. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
And they know that. You're exactly right. We know, they know, I know, you know, everybody knows. Everybody knows they're gonna want Roman. Like, I don't think they would have signed that deal without Roman. Just keeping it all the way real. They know what it is. Not Mr. All Days Off. She does. That's who she reminds me of. You hit the nail on the head. That is who she reminds me of. I was going through, like who does this girl look like? That's exactly who she looks like. A young Ashanti, who still looks great, by the way. She still looks great, well in her 40s. But that is exactly who she looks like. She's beating the brakes off. She's like beating Roxanne like a little kid getting beaten in the store. I told you to sit out. I told you to stop.
Cody's about to burn Netflix down if he's not on there. Well, I think
Oh
he
my
I think he
gosh.
doesn't mind being on USA. He's the face of USA, and that fits his American nightmare. He that fits it. So I think that's another reason why I think they brought Cody to SmackDown, to make him
Hmm.
the face of USA, because USA doesn't mind that the tears.
Oh man, my light died. Dang. Womp womp. Is this still okay? Maybe I should turn my other light on. Dang, man. Like this, it's all hot. She's about, who's about to be? Oh, Ashanti. Yeah, I think she had the baby already. Miss Ashanti and Nelly. Yeah, Mr. Dalte's off says she had the baby. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm going to turn my
Okay.
other light on.
Yeah, let's see. Mr. All Days Off said the draft concept is dead. I think they're just waiting, and whenever we get to the Netflix part of it and Netflix is involved with the draft, I think we're gonna see it be that head to head. Even though I don't think USA can actually compete with Netflix, but it will be fun. I like the draft. I like the idea of the draft and everything, but I want to see it actually matter and not just switch brands every other week or whatever. And again, the traditional Survivor Series pay per
Jefferson.
view. Martina,
I
you're
got. I went lighter on it. Well, it's not the same. It's so crazy. I have like the traditional circular ring lights over here,
yeah.
but they still aren't as good as my one little Amazon light, which is crazy. This light is mid, but it's all I got because this one's dead. I got to charge it. But yeah, I agree with you, Nick. I like the concept of the draft. It's pretty cool, but I did not like the execution this year. I'm like, I feel like they
Yeah.
could have done that much better.
Yeah.
But you got a point though. They're they got a lot hinging on Netflix. Like it's like I feel like kind of everything is on hold. So we're waiting for the Rock. We're waiting for Netflix. We're waiting for Roman. Roman Rock Netflix.
Oh, Jada went for a hip attack, and Roxanne moved out of the way. She went right through the barricade, the end part of the barricade where the ring announcer sits. Went right through it.
Oh, I didn't get there yet. Oh shoot.
Pop rocks from Roxanne outside the ring onto that piece of the barricade that's laying down there.
I see it now. Ooh,
Mm.
that hurt.
This crowd definitely came alive with that. There was "This is awesome" chants leading into that segment, and then holy shoot chants. They both get back into the ring with the crowd was counting down for the count out. Another pop rocks. One, two, three. Roxanne retains.
Wrong again. Unbelievable.
Roxanne retains.
What is this feeling? Feeling of failure. Failure and being wrong.
Get the get the Kleenex out. Her
So
hip broke the
unfamiliar.
barricade. Yeah, the hip attack was crazy. I wonder if that's why they did it on that part of the barricade, because there's nothing connected on the other side, so it would look even more insane whenever she goes through it.
Dang. Surprise, man. I don't even know where we're at now with our predictions, but because like I missed one prediction, I throw the whole card away. Throw the whole card away. I was wrong, so get Martinez. I know, I know. I got my. What is this feeling? What movie is that where the guy's like, it's definitely a Ben Stiller movie. No one makes me bleed my own blood. Is that dodgeball?
I think, yeah, it is dodgeball, because I had said that with Gunther at SummerSlam, when Gunther his chest was open, was cut open. Oh, something's happening. Something's happening.
Jeff said I'm zero. I'm for right. Like, what is this?
I'm zero for I don't even know.
I know I lost track too. Wait a minute, what do you see, Nick? Because I'm not. All I see is Roxanne holding up the title.
Yeah, just wait, because I haven't seen anything yet.
She is in prime. Oh, okay, okay, I
Oh,
see what you're saying. Lights are going out.
it
Okay, we got smoke. We got darkness.
Julia.
Ah, okay. Someone was asking earlier if we were going to see Julia or Stephanie Vacquier. Well, here you go.
Roxanne is holding that title tight. Julia is here, standing there
Oh,
by the ring.
oh, this is a nice. She's pretty. I'd never actually seen her before.
Yeah, I remember seeing her quickly, with William Regal during the what stomping, or not stomping ground,
I know. Yeah, I know what.
stand and deliver, stand and
Yeah.
deliver.
Let me say a different way. This is my first time getting like a good look at her. You're right,
Yeah,
because I've seen they
yeah.
put the camera on very briefly, but it wasn't enough to like pick her out of a crowd.
This is the only thing I got right so far.
Doesn't it's just isn't she French? Like she doesn't speak English, or where does she come from?
That is a good question.
She's really pretty. I love her hair. Roxanne looks shook. Who does she remind you of right now? The way she's holding that title, who does that look like?
Looking like she's about to cry.
Holding it like our Lord and Nightmare.
Um,
I can't even say that with a straight face.
Julia
She's holding it
is
like Toby.
Italian Japanese.
Oh, okay. She's beautiful. Yep, she pulls so many pages out of Cody's cry. I was about to say cry book, his
No,
playbook.
isn't that funny? You made the connection, Jada, to Roman with the walking promos, and then now we're saying, oh, Roxanne looks shook, looks like she's about to cry.
Clutching it for your life, only to hold it up. Yeah,
Mhm.
but it was the way she like. I've never seen the face of the company hold the title like this before. Like a little kid, like leave me alone, stop. It's my title. Tell me, go back and watch. Tell me that's not how he was holding that title. Like when Kevin Owens like
I
mocked like he was gonna hit him over the head, and when he did get it, like
I said she's holding on to that title for dear life.
clutching her pearl, so to speak. Yeah, Julia got her shook. Well, anybody that has somebody shook like that, I can't wait to see what she's gonna do. Y'all know I'm good for the jokes. I'm here all night, ladies and gentlemen. Exactly. You can thank me in likes, follows, and subscribes. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you.
Oh, we have 110 people here. Oh, thank y'all for being here. Love it so much. We got Twitter, we got Twitch, we got X, YouTube. Thank y'all for being here. Mr. All Days Off, that is Julia. That is spelled in an interesting way. Giulia, and she is from where did you say, Nick?
I think she was with New Japan, but she's
That's
Italian. She's Italian Japanese. Is
that's
her?
what it was. She was
Yeah,
in New Japan.
yeah,
'Cause I remember seeing something. I don't really think she speaks English like that, or I think she's learning English. But I've heard nothing but great things about her.
yeah. Especially if
Apparently,
she came over with Regal, with William Regal.
that's right. Where is he, by the way? Is he still around? Is he still around backstage? I know he
Yeah,
came back, but I hadn't seen him in a while.
yeah. He was back, or he was back right when he left AEW, and then but the way his contract worked out, he wasn't able to be on TV until the new year. So now I don't
Oh,
know if he's gonna step back into it on TV because he was with because his son is in NXT as well. So I know
mhm.
he was on screen for a while, and I don't know if he's gonna be with Julia now, or I don't know what he's gonna do. Y'all should get on TikTok one day. I heard that's where the money's at.
I've heard that too, bro. We've talked about it. We're gonna have to figure out the best way to do that because they don't really play nice with StreamYard like that. They like, we might have to make that its own separate stream, but
Yeah,
it's in the works. Don't worry,
yeah,
we're working
yeah.
on it. Thank you
Other
for the
other
tip, though.
ways other ways to find where the money's at.
I know that's right. Go get the money. Go get the money.
Doesn't know much English. That is correct. Okay, yeah. I think you have to gain a certain amount of followers before you can stream live. Yeah, I we haven't started
This
looking into that. We're looking into getting the YouTube started and looking at keeping eyes on Twitter because that's where like 68 people are watching on Martina's Twitter and 32 are watching on mine, and then we have 8 on YouTube between the 3 channels, and then of course one random person watching on Twitch that it might even be a bot like it was the other day whenever they commented. um, did you guys see
I
that
saw that.
university perform? Yes.
I saw it and I was so
Uh.
embarrassed. I'm like, now HBCUs,
Yes.
HBCUs, HBCUs. I know we can do better than this. The very first, my algorithm knows me so well because the first comment I saw was like, it should have been Romans, and I was like, yep, retweet, retweet. Like there's always those cringy people like, yes, Cody's coming to the cookout. I'm like, y'all, stop it, stop it right now. It was good though. I'm being funny. They're the HBCU. I don't even know what school it was. If you know the name of the school, let me. You see what's first? Yes, Brooke. Yes, you heard correct. You heard correct. I don't even know what school it was. If you freaking so funny. The flappers were gassed. I agree. If you know what school it was, let me know. But they did sound good. That whatever school it was, they sounded good. But I was just disgusted by their choice in music. I'm like, the band director needs to be questioned for their choices. Of all the people in the world, you chose Cody Rhodes' theme song, but they did sound good. It's just I feel like they could have. I feel like Romans would have been more
It
well
was
known.
Arkansas Pine, or yeah, Arkansas Pine Bluff Band, Alabama State versus Southern Holy Grail Battle.
See, that's the problem. It wasn't a North Carolina HBCU. See, I'm from North Carolina where we have a lot of HBCUs, and I know they would have never done such. A&T, Shaw, uh, oh God, there's so many. Help me out if you know North Carolina HBCUs. There's so many. Elizabeth City, they would have never done that. Exactly, Jeff. Yeah, the director, talented students, but you're supposed to be leading the youth, right? We're gonna lead. Don't we want to lead the youth in the right direction? We're supposed to lead the younger generation in the right direction. We let's lead them the other way. But they did sound good. I'm being funny. They sounded good. Okay, Ava's talking. Oh, her hair and makeup look pretty.
She made it. I missed the last part of it, but they're showing a graphic now. It looks like Hank Walker and Tank Ledger versus the Rascals versus Gallus, and then NXT Tag Team Championship #1 contenders triple threat ladder match for the first episode of NXT on the CW, and then also Oro Mensah versus Lexis King on NXT. I think this coming Tuesday. And then, of course, also Trick Williams, and then Pete Dunne is now apparently back on NXT for Tuesday.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, I see it now. That was a mouthful. I was listening to you. You said give Nick a hand. That was a lot. You said a lot, and I was trying to keep up. I was waiting for it to come on my screen because I was like, there was a lot of words. But yeah, I'm seeing it now. Yeah, that Ballet said something you just said though. Sorry, I got too many thoughts in my head at one time. ADHD, doggone it. Okay, Ballet said, "Where's Carter and Chance? Who's Carter and Chance?"
Caden Carter and Katata Chance. They
Oh,
still
oh,
they
oh
were with
yeah.
the tag title scene, and they were in and out. They won the titles and then lost them, and then they were there. Then they weren't there, and then they were there.
I
So
know what
it's
happened. Katana Chance, she broke her nose.
that's
Um,
right.
about 2 or 3 weeks ago, she was in a match with the stud, or I'm sorry, not the stud line, but what do they call themselves now? Pure Fusion Collective. She
I
broke her nose.
I think the stud line is better. I really
It
do.
is way better. The stud line is way better. Yeah, she broke her nose, and I felt sorry for her because I like them too. I've just never when you said Carter and Chance, I'm sorry I wasn't making the connection. The girls, I was thinking guys, but yes, they that's one reason why they're out. Um, love Ava as GM. Yeah, she's doing a great job. And the interviewer, I don't know what her name was, the blonde with the pretty ponytail. They both the hair and makeup team is killing it over there in NXT. All the girls look gorgeous. Hair, makeup, Laden Slade, everybody looks gorgeous. Mr. All Days Off, you know it. Yes, absolutely. I'm an AK. Yes, love you, Jade. Love you, Sore. Always rooting for you. If you ever want to do an interview, gotta stick together.
Check the DMs. Offer will be there soon.
I know that's right. It 100% will. Absolutely, 100% it will. Loved you since AEW. Loved it from day one. The first time I saw her on my screen, I was like, that woman's a star. Push her to the moon. Brooke says immediately, Jeffrey. Ballet says, I will send Cody Rhodes a plate to his house. That's it. That's generous. That's generous. I know someone who went to Arkansas Pine Bluff didn't even notice the colors. Oh man. Pure Pure Fusion Cocktails is better. That sounds like a bar. It does sound like a bar. Sarah Schreiber is her name. Schreiber. Okay, that's good. Thank you. I do try to remember the interviewer's names here and on the main roster. But yeah, she looks beautiful. You know a bloodline. I know, Jeff. I call her Brooke because I can't bear to call her that. Like, I'm not gonna be like, "That's right, whore." I'm not gonna do that. So I call her, I call her Brooke. But her handle is quite the talking point, is it not? Go follow her, by the way. She is so funny. She has some of the best takes on Twitter, one-liners for days. Ballet dancer says, "Oh wow, didn't know." Yep. Okay, looks like it's time for the main event now, right?
Yes, it is.
Ethan Page, versus Joe Hendry with his songs. I love how the way that they did this is so funny. How he's like singing and like if you're a churchgoer, like in church where they put the song lyrics up there on the on the screen for you to sing along with the little bouncing ball. Whoever and it's people waving like whoever did that is hilarious. Got him like a worship leader. Hey, thanks Jeffrey. Shout out to my mama for the idea. Well, it's unforgettable. I know that it worked. It worked because it makes you pay attention.
Here
She
comes
is
Trick
the
Williams,
funniest.
the special guest referee.
Oh yes, it'll be
Still
interesting
over.
to see how much refereeing we're going to get. Are we going to get a heel turn? Is it going to do like a little bit of Seth Rollins and actually do a 3 count, but a little bit of something else too? Guess we'll find out.
I believe what I think he said he was calling a Trick Williams heel turn, or maybe he had it with a question mark too, because I know I was looking at his predictions as well that he sent me.
Jeff, you're so funny since your mom is an interested woman. She's probably, if she's anything like my mom, she watches the product. She's it sounds like she knows what works, what gets attention. Because let me tell you, Brooke is one of the funniest women on Twitter. I'm telling you, if you're not following her, what are you even doing? She is so funny. It's a lot of funny, talented people here. All 109 of you, thank y'all for being here. Go follow each other. Follow us. While they're
What?
coming out, okay, follow me at Martina Talks Wrestling. Follow Nick at Sleeper Sports Media. Follow our joint channel, Tribal Rain Media. Follow each other in the chat. Make friends. Each one teach one. Meet a friend. Everybody here is great. If you're here, you're obviously the ones. Nick, help me out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Most I have from YouTube alone consecutively was watching was 174 from YouTube. I want to branch out. Using short views seems to get that. Yeah, this is yeah, Jason. This is 112 across YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook would be up, but not it doesn't do the same. Chris there, Roxanne, Perez, and Jada went 1450. It has to be said. Trick Williams can't dance. Oh my! Whoop that trick.
She said, "Oh yes, lusting
Players.
after each bloodline member every week." And she randomly called me on it one day. It stuck with me. Oh dang, she called you it. She called me
Oh,
it one day. Oh dang, Mama do have jokes. She called me it one day. It stuck with me ever since. And then the rest was history. Mama got jokes for real, for real.
all
But
good,
then
all good, Jason.
inserts Cody. But I mean, we can't blame you. I mean, I've said this before. I mean, you have eyes. You're a seeing woman. You have eyes. I mean, that doesn't make you a bad person. You're just using your eyes. Oh my gosh, y'all. 114 people, man. That number keeps climbing. Climbing. I love it. Now, Joe Hendry's got the crowd turned up. I'm seeing a lot of hands. A lot of hands. Are there Joe Hendry believers in the chat? Joe Hendry believers? Not a one, but a wave. We got a lot of hand gestures. We got yeet, we got ones, we got waves. The way the cameraman is zoomed in on his face is it's cracking me up how with I believe in Joe Hendry they like zoom right in on his face.
Oh, every single time. It's like the aggressive zoom that Breaker gets whenever he starts barking. Oh, I like this. Roxanne Perez and Julia at NXT Halloween Havoc. Oh, sign me up. Take my money. I will be there. I will be seated. I will
Seated.
be seated for sure.
Jeffrey said he believes. I like Ethan Page too. Like, let me say that I liked him since AEW. He was another one. As soon as I saw him, I always knew he was going to do different things too. I like his music. I like it. I like it. I like how they're doing the. You mentioned this earlier, Nick, with the better like camera angles and stuff,
Yes,
like walking with them from Gorilla through to the ring. I really like that.
I love it. And they stopped him in Gorilla, and then he turned and said, "Hit my music," and he sounded like MJF there.
He did. I caught that too, for sure. They know what it is. I love how as a wrestling fan who watches both, AEW and WWE, I love to see how they throw stuff in there like that. Like that's for the people who watch both. Because if
Yeah,
you don't watch both, you might not catch that. But AEW does that too. Like they put little things in there. I love it. If anyone is watching that watched All In, did y'all see Christian Cage in his turtleneck referee shirt? And here, remember we had Seth Rollins in his like ruffled referee shirt,
with
and
like bedazzled or whatever they were.
and now we got Trick Williams in just a vest. I love the referee fashions. They should come out with the referee fashions line. Like that would do so well.
Oh, that
Turtlenecks,
would be.
ruffles, vests.
We believe chance. We believe chance are reigning.
Hey, transformational scientist. Hello, hello.
Yes. All ego, all day. Ethan Page
Yeah,
taking
I
this
like
one.
it. I like it. Uh, not NXT related, but you see Joshua post that foolishness on his story with Rhea. I saw that. I saw it. Her like tattoo journey, and then him posting his picture.
They also what they did was whenever they released the Raw roster, re-released it to show who's on Raw. Rhea and Jay are right beside each other.
Oh, I did not see that. Something for everybody. I did see how it was that clip that went viral of Tamatanga, Tamaloa, and Jacob Fatu coming out, and like Jacob is, and Jay was like, "What they own?" It's a pretty funny clip. You saw this, Brooke, because you I think you posted it. Like you saw it where Jacob Fatu is headbanging like he's at a heavy metal concert, like locks flying, like it was a hilarious clip because they do look turned all the way up, all three of them. They're really selling that like wild Samoan aspect there, the homage. I know, Jeff. I know, Drea is gonna. I know it's gonna be a reality, but I know I don't like it though. I don't like it. I know that and Sammy, Drea and Jamie. They want Drea and Jamie so bad. Rook said, "No, well, JP, exactly. Mister Turnt, they're turning different ways, but yeah,
Jay is
Jay is just
yeeting
said,
and
yeah,
Jacob is headbanging.
exactly. Different flavors of turnt. Thank y'all for engaging. Y'all like make the time like so much more awesome. Thank y'all for your comments and your jokes and one-liners. I love it.
And twist my arm tonight all you want because I think anyone who's off tomorrow. Thankfully, I won't be having to stay up until all hours of the night. But and this Friday, Brooke, I don't work, so twist my arm. We can 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m. It doesn't matter.
Oh no, Nick, will you stay up late with us if you can? No pressure.
Well, I guess if you're gonna twist my arm,
Please, if you can. Only if you can, though.
Brooke said, "Yes, sir."
Yes, sir.
I never seen it. I think it's a like you said the vest, but I think it's a baseball. It's based off of a sleeveless like baseball shirt, like the in the vest sense, because I think it has buttons for him to button it up. I think Trick was the first black special ref ever, besides The Rock and maybe Daniel Cormier. Yeah,
You might be right. You mean the Rock? No, the Rock has special guests refereed.
I think Rock and Daniel Cormier are the two that he
Oh,
was
it's
saying
never
are
mind.
also
This
including
reading
Trick. Yeah, yeah.
reading is fundamental. Never mind. Disregard. I saw that and I still never mind. Let me just hush. Going on mute. Never mind. Disregard.
Oh.
Totally. I saw it, but my brain still did like saw it but didn't process it. We've been doing a lot of streaming, y'all. I'm sorry. It's a lot. All these streams are starting to run together. They really are equally matched. Like when you see them eye to eye, like they're like the same height, same build. Rosa, I love you, Nick. I love you.
I
It
love you
never gets
too.
old.
I love you
I love
too.
you. I love you, Solo. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, this is the first time that I'm seeing Joe Hendry because I don't watch TNA, so it, pretty pretty good.
I heard Vic say unbelievable power and strength.
They are pretty evenly matched and kind of going move for move right now. I was saying Joe Hendry, he looks he can go. He can go. Joe Hendry was just at TNA Emergence, teaming with the Hardy Boys. I saw that on Twitter as well. I saw that on Twitter as well.
Hmm. Oh, teaming with the
See.
Hardy Boys? I did not know
Mm-hmm.
that. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go look that up. I would have loved that. I love me some Hardy Boys.
And they did just reiterate that I think the winner of this match will defend the NXT title on the first episode on the CW on October 1st. That's what Ava was saying, as well as the announcements for NXT this week, and then more coming.
Hmm. A lot of changes this fall.
NXT going to the CW, SmackDown going over to USA, and then of course Raw will stay. Raw and SmackDown will both be on USA up until January, and then they make the switch. They did announce that they will make the debut. Their debut on Netflix will be January 6th. And then who knows what we're going to get there, if that's when The Rock will come back, if we're going to get him back before. Cena probably going to be there on the debut there.
We need a flow chart. It's like, where's what dates? That sounds like you, Nick. You like charts and graphs, and I need a spreadsheet. So we
Schedule,
fix
spreadsheet,
it. Yeah,
clipboard.
right.
Write that
Exactly.
down. Write
Write
that
that down.
down. Google
Put that
Doc
on
it.
calendar. Right.
Mr. Holidays off says same dad belly.
Not the dad belly. Oh dang. It suits him. I know Ethan Page has at least one child. I don't know if Joe Hendry has kids or not.
Penn State beat West Virginia. Wesley was in here earlier, and I did mention to him that I was sorry about it. But Penn State beat West Virginia 34-12. So it was a happy day yesterday. I missed the game. I did see Nick Singleton break for a touchdown, so that was fun to see. And then I was eating and saw that they had Drew Aller was out to finish the game. Martina, the Bluke, Drake May Blue. Oh, and the Drake May Blue, Carolina Blue, I believe.
Okay, I was gonna say I was waiting for an explanation. I'm like, what is that? What is that? But yes, Carolina Blue. Go team,
Not
go Heels.
sure. Not sure if they won yesterday. Carolina.
No. I was so busy deep. I was
Wow.
so immersed in wrestling. I haven't even been keeping up.
They beat Minnesota 19-17 on Thursday. That is a huge win for
Yeah.
them.
Hey. What are they saying? What is the crowd saying?
I
What's
don't I couldn't
the
hear.
song?
I looked up the score and then came back and I just heard Booker saying high rent district, and then Joe grabbed Ethan like he was going to do a choke slam, and then the crowd jolted. But
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're up on the top rope.
power slam from the middle rope and the cover. 1, 2. Oh, trick with the evenly quick regular type count. No shenanigans from the special guest ref so far.
Right. What is he trying to do? They're taking a while to
Booker
set this one up.
Booker just said, I think Trick could have made that 3 count. Vic Joseph said, oh, now you're a Monday morning quarterback, huh? Oh, that's so funny. So true. Put some clothes on,
Yeah,
Ethan Page from Joe's culture.
yeah, he told her to put some clothes on. Man, I remember when he was in Men of the Year in AEW, Men of the Year and American Top Team or something like that in AEW.
I think what is it? I think isn't Cody involved in that too? Wasn't that with Arn Anderson and because that's an MMA? I know that's like a training gym that a lot of MMA fighters
Yes,
train with as well.
yes, it is. I had to think about that. I was gonna say Nick, that was, but yeah, you're absolutely right. It because I learned later that it was like a real thing. I was like, I
Yeah,
thought they were just like a heel team for AEW, but you're right. Yes, they are
yeah,
real.
yeah. Because I'm trying to think of the MMA.
It was
Paige Van
Jorge
Zant.
Maz, yeah, Paige
Paige
Van
Van
Zandt,
Zant.
and then there's Jorge Maz, George, somebody Masvidal,
Jorge Masvidal.
Masvidal. There you go. I'm like,
Uh,
I might be saying it wrong, but I can see it in my head. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't seen either one of them in ages. Like yeah, Paige Van Zandt, she was with the company for a bit, but you know how people come and go. Like she was there for a while and then she was
she ended
gone.
up leaving and then stepping into the crossover boxing scene. Um,
Oh, she's in slap boxing now. Now that you say that, the
and,
slap, slap,
and then
slap.
she did power slap as well, and then she was in like she was boxing. She was in the Misfits crossover boxing promotion.
Mm. Okay, I did
And
not know that
then
much.
from there she had a boxing fight and then went into power slap.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, it was one of those things where I don't really watch it like that, but I saw a commercial and I'm like, wait a minute, I know her.
All right here. Cody wasn't with them, but thinking of American Top Team. Oh, maybe he's just
Yeah.
close with Arn Anderson and he just kind of does both. Men of the Year, they didn't need that guy to do promos when they had Ethan
Yeah.
Page.
They had the guy, I can't even think of his name right now. It was like an older man that did their promos and their whole thing was like, you dumb millennials was like their whole thing. Like, you guys are dumb and fat, you know, like the whole like boo the crowd type of thing. Mr.
Tell the crowd that they're full of crackhead Karens and meth head Marys.
Exactly, exactly. Is if Simon Dean got a push back in the early 2000s. It's an interesting drawback there from the past. He does. I love his arrow move. Like Scott Hall used to use that, and Damian Priest uses it.
Dan Lambert is
That's his
in
name.
MMA. MMA, yeah, that's it.
I
That
love it
yeah.
when y'all help me out. Thank you, because I'm like, I have it. It's in there. It's just way back in my brain. That's his name, Dan Lambert. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
I haven't seen any of these guys we're naming in a long time. I don't
Yeah,
know if it was just
I
like a
was gonna
one off.
say right when you said about Masvidal, he is retired UFC or
Oh,
MMA, but he just boxed Nate Diaz back in July, I think it was. So
oh,
I don't know if he's going to continue boxing or not. I don't think I think Nate Diaz said that he never got paid from that fight, which is crazy.
I got paid.
He didn't. He's saying he didn't get paid.
No, I heard what you said. I
Oh
heard. I'm like,
oh,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm flabbers or gasted. Like, never got
Flappers are
paid.
casted.
Say what?
I don't know how someone doesn't get paid, but Dan
His
Lambert
people
was
need to step it
douchey.
up.
Might think of him relation to Cody as one of his first promos. Dan was against
Yes,
Cody's wife, and the crowd turned on her as
yes.
well. What wasn't
That's
good.
exactly yes, that's exactly right, Jordan. I think that was one of her last promos before they both left, and it was awful. They were so bad. It was. Oh, I remember. I'm getting like secondhand embarrassment. It was like, oh please. So you ever just been like, please cut the mics, have a sound problem, something, anything, cut to a commercial, like anything. Jeff's.
Ooh. It
I'm sorry.
Hendry had the cover, and Trick counted to three, but his foot is underneath the line, so he stopped.
That's so funny because y'all might have seen earlier this week. Aubrey Edwards, I see that Jeffrey's talking about it. There was a match earlier this week where I can't remember who it was. If you remember, help me out. Someone's foot was under the rope and she like stepped over their foot. Like they did that. See? Okay, so y'all know what I'm talking about. They did that to
They
my
did that spot to my. That's so
so
funny.
you see
That
exactly
is great. Ethan
because it
Page
was
just
so
got up,
blatant.
pushed Hendry into Trick, and he went out of the ring, and now another ref is out there. And Ethan
Oh.
Page just grabbed the title, so I don't know if he's going to do that because he's not. He doesn't. I don't know. He roll up. One,
Uh-oh.
two, kick out. That fast ref run in.
It was. Yes, she. Yes.
Trick slid back in and said, "Nah, I'm the ref."
Oh, yes, she did. She stepped over, like his foot was very blatantly under the ropes, and she literally like counted and stepped over. Like really, I thought it was a joke. Like I thought they were being sarcastic, but I think she was serious. It's like, oh, okay.
UFC has an event soon in Las Vegas. Spear might have a WWE event there. It cost a lot. It cost Dana White a lot of money to put on that card for September 14th. And I don't think so. And Ethan Page just retained over Joe Hendry. Trick Williams is not does not look happy that he was. Yeah, you're seeing how it unfolded, and the ref comes in, still takes a shot, and well, his face. Uh, she did that to my boy
That's what it
Roderick.
was.
Roderick is
Roderick, yes.
terrible.
She just be doing whatever over there.
Oh,
Oh
that ref
dang.
almost slapped Trick.
There was a lot going on. My eyes are like, ooh, it was a lot going. I'm probably gonna have to rewatch that.
It was
It's
a
such a
big, crazy segment. Oh, come on, man.
oh come on, man. Yeah, it was a lot going on. Look at Ethan's face. That's gonna be a
Yeah,
meme. That's gonna be a meme. He's like,
I saw that too.
that's definitely someone on Twitter right now. People are so quick.
Raised his
Someone already
hand.
has that on.
Oh yeah, you know it.
I guarantee you, someone's already got that right now. He's like, there was a lot going on. He's like, raise my hand, like a little kid. Raise it. Raise my arm.
She's been horrible. Does too much in the ring, posing and
He
shit.
does do a lot.
Why does Trick look so mad counting? He doesn't do
Yeah,
math in
he did.
public either.
Very funny, Dick. Oh man, the shade, very funny. Yeah, he did look mad counting. Oh my goodness. Not all Jello. Mr. All Day, don't body shame him. Don't do that. They don't. Neither one of them look bad. They're just not as There's different body types, but I think they still
Oh,
look good. They still look good. Yeah, it was a lot going on. I'm rewatching the replay and I still haven't grasped it all. I'm gonna have to watch that again and again.
Joe
Yeah,
needs a
Joe does
rematch.
need a
He got
rematch. Oh,
robbed.
sorry, we did. Can't stop doing the same thing.
Had one more
Yeah,
in us.
right.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne. He's attacking Trick. So
I haven't gotten there yet.
no heel turn. That's how you wear a ref shirt. Someone showed this.
Cutie referee Brandon at
Oh.
Egypt. Yeah, it's not so much of a shirt as it is just the right amount of coverage. Just the right. Oh yeah, here comes Pete Dunne. Now I see him. Pete Dunne has some really unique moves. Cause what was that? He like I don't even know what do you call that move? What he just
Yeah,
did.
I have to look that one up.
It looked like it was I don't yeah he. All I know is Trick is down. Pete Dunne is standing. Either Page is
no heel turn from Trick. How would we rank this PLE? I'd say they were both pretty good. I mean, I didn't have to sit through the Cody match, so I would say they're both pretty even, pretty good. Laughing at Tati, Butch. Pete Dunne, what's his payback? Pete, what sneakers was Trick wearing?
I didn't
I
even
think they were
see it.
I think they were just Nikes. They were some
I have to
sort
go
of
back.
Nikes. I mean, show it to Aubrey. Pete
Pete
wanted
wanted
to
to be
be
the
the ref.
referee. Yeah, I think they are Jordans. I said the May Jordans. Y'all are quick. Y'all have some eagle eyes because I didn't even get that far. Like I said, it was so much going on. I'm like, I gotta.
That was a crazy ending segment and uh, shenanigans involved with the special guest ref there.
All that, and
Well,
we still wrapped up before 10 p.m. Isn't that crazy?
I know, and I mean, uh, less than 3 hours for this NXT show.
And it did not feel rushed. It's very
No,
interesting. It didn't feel like
no,
they
not
were
at all.
rushing it, but still short and sweet.
Chris jumping into main event went 15 minutes and 14 seconds. That's I mean,
Dang. It
I
felt
was
longer than that.
it did, and that's crazy because it didn't feel like a long pay per view, but it still felt like a decent pay per view. Like
Yeah, the pacing was very good. That needs to be studied. That was very, very good. They did a lot happened. And shoot, they even had time for a special appearance with Julia. They had time for interference with Pete Dunne and still did not feel rushed. What did she
Roxanne is not having it with with Ava.
say? She looks just like her dad there too. Tell me that's not Dwayne Johnson's child. She looks just like him.
Say Roxanne, I know it doesn't look like it, but she's happy. That's her happy face.
What in the way she's still the champ. That's sarcastic. That sarcastic caption. God, she looks just like she is her daddy's child. No DNA test needed. She looks just like him.
This is definitely a PLE tradition. There we got one, two. Oh, we need this picture with you and Rock. Oh, that's great.
Uh-uh. Now they got thick Gunta.
Julia. Oh. There we go. That's an idea. Yeah, a
Mm-hmm.
lot. Oh, Champ has attitude. Oh, this is great. Want to smile too bad.
Not the angry kitten.
Yep. The Cody face is great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there it is. Book it. Oh, not perk ankle.
He looks so crazy. You know, if you woke up and saw that, you'd run. He makes some crazy faces with that mouthpiece. Not, oh my
Not the
gosh.
tomatoes. Oh man. Well, oh, the comments on Twitter are not missing. I will say that.
I love it. Perk angle.
Oh well. Yeah. That I mean, under 3 hours. Yep. Perk angle. I love when Roxanne is angry or mad. They take that picture. Yep, that's we got the Triple H point, and then the Ava Rain. Hey, I know you're mad, but let's take a selfie.
All right. Love taking them pictures. Yep.
Carbon copy of Rocky.
Spitting image. She
Dwayne
looks.
can't
Oh
deny
my
he just,
gosh.
just looks just like him.
Yeah, same smile. She look. If he were, how would she like 22? If he were a 22-year-old woman, look just like spitting image. My goodness, her mom's genes didn't even try. She looks exactly like him. I agree. Oh, she's 9 years older than her. Dang, she doesn't look it though at all.
Yeah, Ava is 23.
You mean Julia?
Well, I Ava is 23.
Oh, Ava's okay. I got you. I got you. Yeah, which is she's. I mean, I think she's doing a great job as GM. She's doing better than Adam Pierce.
No, you just got unblocked. Now you're gonna
Dang
throw
it!
some strays again
I keep forgetting.
and rejoin the block train.
You're doing a great job, Adam Pierce. You're doing so well. You're. I was about to say you're almost as good as Nick Aldis. I think about that Roman promo where like Raw SmackDown sucks. It's almost as bad as Raw.
Yeah, yeah. I take a vacation for 2 weeks, and I come back to SmackDown, and it sucks. It's almost as bad as Raw.
Oh my gosh.
Stephanie, yeah, another debut waiting there. She the oldest on the woman on the roster besides Natalia and Shayna. I don't know if Natalia ever actually resigned. Um, Shayna,
Yeah, I don't think Natalia did resign. Shayna is 44 because she just had her birthday a few weeks ago, and I was like, what?
yeah,
She doesn't
yeah,
look her age at all. I would have never guessed that.
I just looked it up too. Shayna is 44. That's wild.
She's a great looking 44. I would have never guessed that.
I always think of Jimmy
Jimmy's
laughing.
laugh. His laugh is the best. I miss him so much. Please come back, Jimmy. Please come back. I miss him so much. Him and
The
Jay,
real
they're
deal. Look up some matches. I'm excited to see her in NXT. See what they do with her and Roxanne.
oh, she did resign. Okay,
Oh,
Chris. That's good to know. Thank you. I thought the last I heard she hadn't, so I stand corrected. Well, I hope she shows up on TV again sometime soon. I like Natalia.
yeah, she definitely is one of those ones where an NXT talent can latch onto and kind of walk with her and see how it's done. Jimmy Uso, he's on the injured reserve list.
I know he can't do nothing. I miss him. I miss. Please come back, Jimmy. I miss him so
Her
much.
in MMA long time 2010s getting knocked. Oh, dang! Not the remember her for getting
Dang,
knocked out.
dang. It does sound like a long time ago when you say it like that. 2010. 2010 sounds like a long time ago at this point, which is crazy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come. I'm getting that coverage has concluded screen.
Yep.
We have come to the end of NXT No Mercy. I see that we have 120 people here.
Yeah,
Fine
that's
people, what did y'all think? Did you give us a I say on a scale of what should we do 1 to 5 or 1 to 10?
I mean, 1 to 5. 1 to 5 isn't bad. Let's go high Coolio. Yep, yep,
You did
yep.
it again. Hi, Coolio. On a
Bailey
scale of
resigned for 5 years. That's
oh,
wow.
5 years, dang. And
Thought
on
he
a
was clear.
yeah, on a
We're
scale of
still waiting for him to come back. Chris gives
Chris
nine
says
out of
9
ten.
out of 10. Said at the same time. Jinx. Jeffrey says it was a good show. Yeah, to let us know what dang, Mr. All Days Off said it was garbage. He gave it a
Wow,
three.
that's
Dang.
what'd you give Basher Berlin?
Oh God. A -2? Dang. Coolio high. Y'all are so funny. Coolie high. Coolie high harmony. Yeah, y'all
Oh,
let us know what you think. I would give it I think unpopular opinion. I do think it was better than Bash and Berlin. I would say, the reason why I say that is from start to finish because there was no
yeah,
snooze fest of a match like there
yeah,
was starting out the show. You know, when you start out the show with low energy, to me, it's kind of like, eh. But then I understand why they did it. Like I
yeah.
understand, it made sense. It's still just kind of like, you know. But I'd give it maybe a 7. How about you, Nick?
7. I didn't mind either one. I mean, regardless of, I mean, again, I take it into account. I didn't watch the Cody match, so everything else kind of just was good. But I mean, I'd give both of them a 8.5 to a 9. I nothing 3 because Jada lost. Yeah, that would probably be mine. 8.5 to a 9 because Jada lost. I'm on that same page.
That's why I said a 7 because I disagree with some of these choices that they
Yeah,
made, but the overall presentation was very, very good.
yeah.
The matches were good. The quality, the movements, the storytelling was very good.
The
And I do
debut, the
realize too,
presentation,
yeah, the
all of that.
presentation, everybody looked good. I do realize that some of these they gotta there's more to it. Like, we're gonna get another match with Jada and Roxanne probably. We're gonna get another uh Jay
Joe
Joe.
Hendry,
Thank you.
Joe
Joe
Hendry,
and
and Ethan
Joe and Ethan.
Page. Jada
I
wasn't winning.
I
Yeah,
see a triple threat. Ethan,
mm,
Joe, and Trick.
that wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. Pete Dunne now involved as well.
It's true. Fatal
Um,
four way. Who
Only got
knows?
one outcome. Julia showing up. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But yeah, it was a packed, great weekend of wrestling. So this concludes the streamathon. I think you had said in the announcement. So we will be back on Wednesday or Thursday for Ringside Rundown. What were you thinking?
We are probably going to we're probably going to air that on Thursday.
Okay. All right. And then Thursday for
Bloodline
Bloodline Break
breakdown?
Bloodline. That's why I was thinking ringside Wednesday, and then if it was live, we do it like, because I know we're trying to figure out when to debut it and have it premiere or just do it live. So we will figure that out. But keep updated. Follow all the channels. Like all the channels. Do all that stuff.
Eh,
Get
Would you
the
believe me
last.
if I told you the Thunder's coming back now?
Oh no, I
Like
think that's
starting
that's
in
that's Mother Nature's sign to wrap it up.
like I
NXT
thought you
needs
were
to bring
gone.
bring back championship scramble. Julia is the only person beating Roxanne for there. Yeah, deadline match, penalty box. That is true. The
Hmm.
for that Iron Survivor, I think they call that one. Thank you, Martina and Nick. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Thank you
Appreciate
for
you.
being
We
here,
appreciate
Ballet.
all of you. Yeah,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
Jeff.
And yeah,
Thank
follow
you,
along on
everybody.
Twitter and Facebook for announcements of future shows. Wednesday or Thursday will be the next time we're back, and more exciting stuff. Wednesday, I will have my Yinzer talk back for week one NFL predictions. As the season kicks off on Thursday, I got a fantasy football draft on Tuesday. I got a fantasy football draft tomorrow night. So football is back. I'm pumped for some Steelers content coming my way on Sleeper Sports Media, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff, and then of course bringing in everything wrestling, combat, PFL, UFC, MMA, boxing, everything. So Taker said you didn't you ain't
I
alone
ain't
yet
done yet.
or ain't done yet. Oh man. Well, this was fun. Thank you to the 121 people watching. We will see you next week at some point. Stay tuned. Follow along. Keep updated on Twitter, and we will see you next time. Thanks again for joining us for NXT No Mercy, Tribal Reign Media, Martina Talks Wrestling, and Sleeper Sports Media. We are out. Away your pride. I can see the pain that is in your eyes. Now